And while we've got him here, Benny Kernich. Benny, just a bit of a quick chat about the A-grade game as we watch the B-grade going through the motions here, the little dying stages. As I said, a pretty good game, 6-5 to 5-7, as we hear some of the boys there. Just come back here, just some quick thoughts as the reserves once again. We have, well, Hahndorf, Blackwood just in charge, 6-5 to 5-7 here.
Yeah! You are kidding me. You absolute cheating little bitch.
You hear the crowd getting fired up here. Probably picketing our special effects as Hahndorf of gold and leads 6-7 to 6-5, and a pretty entertaining curtain raiser here, Goldie, at the 15-minute mark.
All right, Pistols, we might as well go to some sponsorship announcements, and then we'll be back live from Hahndorf Oval for the big Courier Cup A-grade clash between Hahndorf and Blackwood.
This is the Corner Wild, 88.9 FM.
Jets, Jets.
Tight finish coming up, Roy.
Yeah, I'm getting it. Why don't you call it for us, Benny?
What was that?
Why don't you call the game for us? We're coming up to probably a, you know, we're going to see probably...
How long you reckon's left?
Call this for us, Ben. That was a great mark. And this could be the winner.
Could be the winner here, Ben. Who's got the shot?
Matty Thomas lining up.
Oh, yeah.
The
Club
old
legend.
38-year-old lining up. He's got going back, short run up, lining up, 6-step run up, straight through the middle. He's kicked that. Great celebration. Watch some numbers go behind the ball here.
Is that the first time today Blackwood have led, or?
They hit the goal. They hit the front just before, and Hahndorf got a goal back there. But Tomo's got them 5 points in front with probably a minute left on the clock.
Okay.
The ball's gone over the back netting here, and as you know, no time off in the B grade, so the clocks keep ticking.
They don't have one.
No ball. Oh, there we are.
Yellow ball. Yeah, Jacob. I need to pump it a bit now.
Yes, welcome back here now to Hahndorf Oval. Both sides out doing their final preliminaries before the start of this very important round 17 game. Of course, Hahndorf taking off Blackwood for the minor premiership and also the Courier Cup final. Hahndorf seeing their third Courier Cup victory in succession, and Hahndorf's last win coming in 2005. So brilliant conditions here at the moment. The Hahndorf Oval. Said a good crowd in the house. So players just moving into their positions. So as we said, Goldie mentioned before, officiating umpires Ashley Hutchison and Rob Tanner. And well, it appears Hahndorf are kicking down the towards Pine Avenue. As players moving into position. So a little bit of push and shove. He looks like Nick Homburg and Dave Hankin just renewing acquaintances there. Of course, last time I met,
Are you getting us?
it was a victory to Hahndorf.
It's all right, keep going.
So, all in readiness. Looks like it'll be Roberts in the centre. Daniel Roberts into the side. Another one who was previously marked as not being part of it. Perhaps a few ducks and drakes as the umpire holds the ball off. We're away. Up they go first bounce. Steve Wood gets the ball down, taken away by Madsen for Hahndorf. But in the meantime, umpire Hutchison has picked out a free kick. Will go the way of Blackwood Football Club. They drive forward. And a good juggling mark taken there by Adam Ridley. Ridley moves it quickly, the ball on then to Catford, who set sails for goal. I'll tell you what, this could be a perfect start. It is, and great precision play. And Jimmy Catford there, a great long bomb to finish off that movement. It took just 21 seconds for Blackwood to get the first goal on the board at the club room end, the social club end of the Pine Avenue ground. So Blackwood flying start here, so a little bit of push and shove. Looks like the umpire's coming again. Just sorting out the players there.
We're back now, Pistols. So
back in the centre.
Just what happened there for the opening minute.
So Daniel
just for
Roberts,
our listeners.
with the free kick, drives the ball down towards the Pine Avenue end. Pack sets herself big dance, and the Dukes up, comes off hands at Blackwood, working the ball out there for the agency of Jones. And towards interchange, flank wing, and taking a mark out there for Hahndorf. It's Jay Shannon Goldie.
Early goal scorer Pistols for the Woods, in case people have just tuned in.
Yeah, Adam Ridley goaling in the first 21 seconds of the game from the clearance. So the Woods up and about already in this important game.
All right, here we go.
Looks like
Salt, young Salt for Hahndorf will have a shot here from probably 40 metres out, kicking towards the Pine Avenue end. Good youngster, played in several junior premierships for the Magpies.
Has been known to pepper the goals in the past, Goldie.
I knew that was going to come out.
So Benny Salt towards
Here
the
we
Pine
go.
Avenue end, as Goldie said, straight out in front virtually, lays back in the kick, pulls it across the face, through for a
missed it.
minor score. So Hahndorf on the board as we come up to 1.5 minutes gone. They're a single solitary behind, and Blackwood with that opening goal in the first 20 seconds of the game.
So the Woods will bring us back in here, getting over the line in the earlier reserves contest by under a goal, and also last night in the C grade. So good start for them. And kicks going high, wide, and handsome.
Touch
Pistols
for you,
out
Goldie,
of
is
bounds
it,
on the full.
Really wide up here on the Yench wing. In fact, could be an omission today. Also, Goldie, haven't noticed the silky one out there yet?
Silky one, not playing. Well, hopefully he's all right. Oh, a little still bit of a push and shove here. Pistols, Daniel Roberts involved.
Big stakes game. As the ball comes up in half forward flank for Blackwood. It's repelled out into Stephen Wild. He arches it back as he drives out towards the wing area out there. Good defence by Blackwood. Ball comes to the ground. Dispossessed there. Strong attack on the ball by all players at this stage of the game. Finally picked up there by your man Salt again. Close to the boundary line. Good tackling by the Woods defence. Finally thrown on the boot. Comes up here. We'll try to go it there was Hankin, I suggest. He goes to ground, and umpire Hutchison will come in and ball up. That was Nick Hankin. So right in front of the interchange there they come. Good tap out there. Ball comes down, relayed forward. Stephen Wild leading in the race for the ball, grabs it, sends it backwards. It came to wing area towards the entrance gate end. Pack sets itself up high with big Salt over the top, young Salt, and close to the boundary line. So a ball in will take place right in front of the Blackwood coaching box. So Coach Salibi will be pretty happy with the start here. They've got a goal in the first 21 seconds. We now played just over 3 minutes. They lead at 1 goal straight, the one behind by Hahndorf. Throw in Roberts justling there with Woods. Ball comes down to ground level, hands and knee stuff as he flicks the ball out. Heavy body work there. Once again locked up close to the boundary. And the ball drifts over the line, or a little bit of push and shove there. As Goldie said, a little bit of feeling in this game, that's for sure, in the early stages. Whoa, Hankin there, a bit unhappy, and actually he's given away a free kick, so a bit of a silly play there for by David Hankin. So Blackwood will be leaving the free kick. Half-back flank area. So Blackwood bring the ball back towards the wing area. Pack sets itself up, they go. Ball off hands. Hahndorf threaded out through the agency of Shannon. Late season recruit gets out the run of Joshy Whitwa. Drives long towards Hurricane territory. Comes off hands. Pack once again, Blackwood defence holding firm up there as the ball was held in, so a ball up will occur some 35 metres out from the Pine Avenue end goal. Hahndorf kicking that way at the moment. Ball thrown up, throwing around, ball comes out there, trying to feed about there for Hahndorf was Roberts. Finally ball cleared through for Blackwood, up here off hands, fumbled there by Hopton. Ball comes down there, working hard, close to line Blackwood. Body's going everywhere at the moment. And finally umpire Hutchison has picked out a free kick. And we'll go to Blackwood.
All right. Benny Kernich, have you seen the start of this one?
It's been a good tight battle here, sort of both sides feeling each other out. This is Manuzzo's third free kick already for the game, and that's only 5 minutes in.
So Manuzzo drives it short up here to the teammate, grabs the ball.
Ridley, is it?
Sleeves. Drives it up here towards, getting back with courage was Perling. Gets the ball back off a Wild. Perling drives it back out of trouble. And a good mark taken by Dylan Matson.
So Madsen with the ball, about centre half back for the Magpies. Umpire says play on. He does, out towards the Blackwood interchange bench, packed forms, ground level. Woods now half back flank. Umpire says holding the ball. Advantage paid. Here's a chance for the Magpies, running away with it. Looks like Darcy Hourigan. That's the goal for the Magpies. So a good goal there for Darce. And end-to-end footy there, Benny Kernich.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy ball movement down the change room wings, and that's Hourigan's 73rd goal for the year, his 260th for Hahndorf.
So been a good acquisition since joining the club from the ranks at originally Strathel, and then of course South Adelaide representing the state at under 18 level. Has kicked the ton last year, the first Magpie player to do it since 1983. So the big Hurricane, Darcy Hourigan getting on the board early here. So 5 minutes gone. Hahndorf 1-1. One straight to Blackwood. Back in the centre will be Roberts up against Woods. Two custodians do battle up, they fly. Woods at a high leap, but Roberts got the little flick down. And the ball goes to ground, working hard there for Blackwood. Ball comes out here, taken by Ridley, which for support there from Homburg. Got beat the ball, but only as far as Tyson Staples takes the mark for the Magpies. Half-back flank area, drives it back in towards the centre. Finds a teammate there in Shannon, who got it into the run of Williams. Looking forward to the last goal kicker here in Hourigan. He gets support back there. Comes back to agency, big Roberts. Flicks the ball forward towards the forward pocket area. Was there a push there? Notice the umpire ball bounces towards the point line and take it over for a minor score. So Hahndorf 1-2, leading Blackwood 1 straight. Ball brought back into play out here, and the mark taken out there by Benson, I think it is. Reynolds, Mark Reynolds, deep in the back pocket, drives the Woods towards the Yench wing. Pack sets himself, defensive spoil by Stephen Wild, comes down there, good tackle applied on young Malcho. Ball close quarters there, close to the boundary line, picked up by Hahndorf, close to the boundary line. Looked like it was their man Nick Combe over Ingram, making a return to the side in recent weeks. So a ball in will occur, boundary throw in, wing, half-forward flank area, 7 minutes, just under 8 minutes gone. Wood in front, got the ball down, big Roberts with strength, tried to barge his way through, gets support in there by Shannon, I'd suggest. And once again the umpire will come in and ball it up, umpire Tanner. Probably had his work cut out in the early stages. Woods with a double-handed knockdown Buckley. Buckley fed the ball out. Shannon come back to Buckley. Quickly goes to Hankin in turn, gets the big Roberts. The big fella, was that kicking in danger? Yes, says umpire Tanner. So big D Rob just putting his slipper in there. The result, free kick to Black. They drive the ball out here, looking the agency out here, taking a good tone mark. It's Harry Wake on the wing area for the Woods. So Harry Wake, high ball towards half forward. Pack sets himself. Over the back, Wild, defensive fist, and puts the ball on its way over the boundary line, right in front of our commentary point here on Hills Radio, and also Footy Flex. Trust you're enjoying the coverage here this afternoon from Pine Avenue. It's Hahndorf up against Blackwood. Round 17, as we're joined by the Blackwood successful thirds team from last night. Ball comes down, taken by Homburg. His kick was smothered. Bounces out here, leading the race for the ball is Pfeiffer. Grabs the ball for Hahndorf, takes it inside their forward 50 area, coming across this big Darce Hourigan, and takes a mark just on the edge of the outer arc. So Hourigan already a focal point. Was back in form last week, I think, with a few goals against Uradler.
Have his of their 5 inside 50s today, Hourigan's been kicked to 3 times, so they're really looking for him going forward.
We just don't hope they don't just become one-dimensional though. Benny Kernich, that's what's also Darcy Hourigan. So it'll be about 45 to 50 out. Gets close to the man on the mark, that's for sure. But I tell you what, I thought the kick was good, but just the last minute swayed across, so Hahndorf go to 1-3 to 1 straight from Blackwood after they got the goal in the first 20 seconds. Come out to 10 minutes gone here at Pine Avenue. Beautiful winter sun considering the weather we've had during the week, and the over in pretty good conditions. The ball comes up here, quick hands out there by Lachlan Furness, got to a teammate who drives it further afield. Off hands there, going hard. Looks like it'll be a free kick.
Close to out in the full there, just the umpire blindsided.
And once again over the boundary. So 11 minutes gone. Hahndorf 1-3, leading the Woodsman at 1 straight goal. So throw in Roberts. Ball comes down. Here we go. By young Grigg. Flicked around the corner, attempted kick, smothered. Hands and knee stuff by young Grigg. Brings the ball out here. Teammate flicks it forward. Off hands from McGarry. Comes down to the wake. Dispossessed. McGarry follows up very well. The veteran goes to ground. He's got a couple of magpies to beat. Umpire letting it flow. And in the end, I think he's got an opinion, Benny Kernich.
Yeah, real hot stuff there from the umpire. Blackwood struggling to move the ball forward here in the early stages with Scott Perling playing loose behind the footy.
Benny Salt with the kick found Salt. Goldie's man, he kicks the ball long, but in the meantime getting back there and taking mark is Bradley Jones for the Blackwood.
So Jones goes into the left back pocket area, 12-minute mark of the first term. 1 goal, 3 to 1 goal. Looks like it's coming back inside 50 though, Hankin, and finds a teammate there at scoreboard pocket. And I believe that's James Tripodi.
Could be Shannon, eh?
Oh, Shannon.
Number 6.
Jay Shannon.
Yeah, Jay Shannon in the distance. Of course, recent recruit from North Adelaide, Goldie.
Yep. SNFL.
BNF for the Roosters.
Yep. Played state footy as well. Comes around, snapshot round the corner, and he's missed that one. So minor score there for the Magpies. They go to 1 goal 4. Blackwood 1 goal. 13 minutes gone in the opening quarter here from a lovely Hahndorf Oval.
So ball brought back into play for Blackwood. And Jan Orbit, the former basketballer, takes a good mark there. Half-back flank, he drives it towards the edge, wing area, pack sets themselves.
Wild. Oh, no. Whitwer over the back.
Taken by Whitwer. Whitwer drives the ball across here. He's got Joshy Young, who was so good in last year's premiership victory. He wastes no time towards the wing.
Great kick. Sam Williams is on.
Sammy Williams, if he gets a sit, gathers the ball as he set upon by a couple of Woodsmen, gets it down towards Hourigan territory, bouncing off.
Barging out there, Darth.
There's Dave Hagan again in the thick of things, as he's been for most of the opening dozen minutes or so. And the ball up will occur some 50 metres out, straight in front of the the Hahndorf goal as they kick towards the Pine Avenue end.
Salt doing it all, doing the rucking there. Blackwood though with the chance to clear the ball. Hahndorf applying a lot of pressure around the forward 50 area, holding the ball in. We'll have another stoppage. 45 metres out from goal. 1 goal 4 to 1 goal. 14 minutes gone in the opening quarter here from Hahndorf Oval. Salt once again in ruck. Comes down for the Woods. Should clear the ball out here towards the interchange area. Benny?
Yeah, Manuzzo here right in front of the coach's box. Hahndorf have held the play up well. Blackwood looking to retain possession. Goes back across to Jones, who switches again to Hayden Kenny up from the B grade this week. Kenny kicks up the line.
Oh, Darth, Hourigan, interception. That kick's gone out of bounds on the full though. Just having a bit of trouble here clearing the Woods from the defensive 50.
Yeah, Hahndorf really getting their strong press going behind the ball with Blackwood struggling.
So Bradley Jones with the free kick across the face of goals. The umpire rules he's got to go back and kick over his mark, so Bradley Jones to recommence proceedings right in front of the scoreboard. Which reads Hahndorf 1-4 to 1 goal, coming out for 15 minutes gone first term here.
Is he doing it remotely? Or?
So Jones more straight up the ground. Wing area looking for Watchman territory, doesn't quite get there. Off hands, comes to ground. Scramble there as the ball pushed over the line out of the hands of McGarry, the veteran. A little bit of push and shove off the ball there, I suggest, and once again Hankin involved. It'd be unusual.
Harry Waite, one of Blackwood's tough nuts, right in there with Dave Hankin.
Okay, so the boundary umpire sets it up. Roberts, Warbett, bit of a push out there, went unnoticed by the umpire, comes down here. Madsen overran it. Oh, it could have been a high tackle there applied. Ball comes back here towards Hahndorf defender, running it over the line there. It's Tyson Staples, I believe. So yet another boundary throw in on the nearly the true Yench wing centre position. So Warbett doing the ruck duties. Roberts will come. Meanwhile, there's been a bit of push and shove off the ball. It's Benny Kernich picked up a young Kane Malcho. Looks like he's getting the benefit of a infringement by James Catford, I think, there, Benny Kernich. So it'll be Kane Malcho with the free kick.
Bit of a dumb free kick just to push in the face there.
Then the old don't argue. Puts the ball down there, but getting back and taking mark for Blackwood. I think it's Holmberg, is it?
Yeah, Nicky Homberg.
Nick Holmberg's been a pretty consistent performer this season for them.
Yeah, he's been a good addition to the side.
Puts the ball a big wild, lumbers over. Once again, it's a spoiling fist, but in the meantime, umpire Hutchison has picked out an infringement. It's going the way of Hahndorf and Nick Ingram, the comb-over man, gets it back towards the stallion, Scotty Perling, and in turn gets the run of Whitwer. Whitwer taking a mark just on the edge of the cricket pitch here. And surveys what's on offer. Not a lot at the moment. Decides to go long towards the wing, half-forward flank here with Pat gathers himself. Oh, big leap from behind was Jones. Well done, Bradley Jones. Followed it up well. Good second effort there, Benny Kernich by Bradley Jones.
Yeah, great defender. Really hard to beat, particularly at training for the forwards.
So throw up occurs just in front of the Blackwood coaching box. Tap comes down, taken by McGarry. He's dispossessed. Warbett was in there hard. Ball comes out there, close to the boundary line. Kept in play? No. So throw in just by adjacent to the players' entrance gate here at lovely conditions. Benny Kernich out here at Pine Avenue.
Great conditions. Balls come in.
So throw in. Warbett front position gets it down. Stolen for Hahndorf though. Good work there. Good sweeping handball out by Timmy Pfeiffer. Found a teammate there, Madsen, who got it further afield at Hahndorf. The ball here through Hankin. He's got a lead here. Oh, Hourigan spilt the ball. Was the infringers that went to ground? No, said the umpire, and there'll be a ball up.
17.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hahndorf with 9 inside 50s to Blackwood's 3.
Another opportunity for a score if they get. So Blackwood defence working out. So they just steamroll opposition into the ground. They hold the ball up, which is will be their process here to halt this run of Hahndorf, which can be so penetrating at times. So rucks go up. Roberts had his hands on the ball, trying to throw it through there. Bouncing ball across the face of goal and through for a minor score. So Hahndorf 1 goal 5. Blackwood just that 1 goal, and they made that lightning start. Benny Kernich, the 21-second mate, but really haven't been inside 50 since.
Yeah, it's been a struggle early for Blackwood, but they've had plenty of the ball. They just need to start hitting targets.
Kick out goes in the direction of War, but he got his hand to it, but taken off hands by Hahndorf, and turn got it to Wild. Wild's looking for a lead here, chips it, and a nice sliding mark coming in is Sammy Williams. So he'd be about 45 metres out on a bit of a similar angle, 45 metres. So Sam Williams towards the Pine Avenue end. So Hahndorf, after a run of minor scores here, Goldie will be looking to get a major on the board again.
Yep, Sammy Williams back in the lineup this season in the A grade.
Yes.
Usually a thumping kick. Right to the right side of the, and that's almost out of bounds, but it's touched off hand, so not out of bounds on the full. So it'll be a boundary throw in the right forward pocket, Benny Kernich.
Okay, hang on. Is it too early to make the call again that bad kicking could be bad football again?
You might have heard that one last night at Adelaide Oval. Benny Kernich is a throw-in. Warbett double hands it down. Working hard. There was Madsen trying to thread the ball out. He's still working hard, Madsen. Oh, well done, Dylan Madsen. I tell you what, that deserves a goal, but he's offline with his snap. But great work there by the former Sturt Junior, and also played a few league games, I believe.
He's been good early. Plenty of touches around the clearance.
2:32.
So kick in here for the Woods. Who we got here, Benny?
Ryan Anderson.
Okay, I've got Bill
side this week.
So Anderson with the kick, looking for options. Woods,
go long, I reckon.
Woods having trouble here, getting past the half-back line. Goes out towards the interchange bench. Good going up there. Woods dropped the mark though, Woods, but it's off hands. Blackwood moving up the wing, and it's off hands, out of bounds. Scotty Perling, bit of push and shove there.
Dyksman
No worries. It's telling me that
in the game here. Been shut down
can't display the
They're really getting into him here. Realise he's the danger man. Thayer and Perling going to him.
Well, 37 goals for the year for the Woods so far, so he's in good touch, as I said. As the throw-in comes over the back, double-handed there by Roberts. Oh, good head over the ball for Blackwood. He's taken high, isn't it? Umpire letting it flow, but finally comes in for the ball up, and that was young Daniel Benson. So up they go again. Roberts leans over the top of his opponent, gets it down.
Here's a chance for the Woods. Who we got here? Benny. Kick inside, attacking 50 from Catford. Goes up to Watchman, off hands. Here's a chance. Snap on the left.
Tell you what, great
Brilliant.
finish there by Mark Reynolds.
Take you through that one, Benny.
I think you called him in the back pocket at one stage. You had a kick
Good
early.
presenting there from the
Has he
half-forward
drifted down,
line.
Benny Kearney?
Yeah, I think he's playing on the wing today. He's one of the quickest at the club, particularly in the pre-season sprint.
Is he
work.
right-footed or left-footed?
Normal, natural left footer.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, Benny Kearney, I'd back him in the Windy Hill gift. The speed he showed there.
Yeah, I'd definitely put
Yes,
my money
but
on him
telling
if
me
I
that,
had a
can't
bet.
display
But great work there by Blackwood to move forward. As we just mentioned,
by Watchman.
Yeah, that was great contest. Having him back in from West Adelaide in his second
try
half
and
of
get
the
this thing
season,
to-
given the Woods a strong presence in the forward 50.
we just mentioned
by Watchman.
Yeah, that was great contest. Having him back in from West Adelaide in his second half of the season, given the Woods a strong presence in the forward 50.
So they go back in the centre. Daniel Roberts got the tap down. Coming to mid, though, was Brad Jones. Gets it across here to a teammate, Emanuzo. But taken forward by the Magpies down towards Hurricane. Here's a chance. Oh, that's it.
Oh, Das.
Could this be a bit of candy work?
Clever
mate?
Das.
Keeps working towards the scoreboard. We know he can kick him from there. Goes to ground in the end. The pack swarms over the top of him. And
168.
umpire will come in. And last time we were here was against Torrens Valley Goldie. We saw some
Oh,
good
yeah.
work from
One of
Darcy
the
there.
goals
If
of
you
the year
remember
from
run and
that
chase and
scoreboard
snap.
pocket.
I think
Absolutely.
it featured on Footy Flicks on that occasion.
Deep inside, attacking 50 here for the Magpies near the scoreboard. A little bit of wayward kicking being paid there by Watchman. And a nice finish by Reynolds. So 2 straight goals for the
there's
Woods.
no auto
1 goal
fill, but I'm
5,
doing it now.
1 goal 6 Hahndorf. So deep inside, attacking 50 here for the Magpies. Number of players around the ball.
No, I'm just typing in admin.
So a throw
Okay.
up to take place here. Jason to the goal square. Pine Avenue end. Flicked back there by Warbett cleverly. Smothered kick there. Close to the goal. Post. High kick out.
Salt.
In the pocket, your man Salt. Good work by him.
Good
That's
pressure
just
by the
got out.
Magpies forward line there. Blackwood trying to clear the ball. About 30 metres out now from Hahndorf's goal. Ball bobbling around. Woods desperately trying to clear the ball here. It's gone out towards the boundary line. Here's a chance for Das.
Jones cleared
Yes.
Blackwood having trouble clearing it. Eventually they do outside the defensive 50. It's going to come back in though.
Yep.
Like Whitworth, but it's Mark last line of defence and Blackwood are on here. Catford
Yep.
takes to Mark, tie on the boundary line. Half back flank.
Yep.
it. Blackwood defence really holding the tide at the moment.
So Catford up the wing. Roberts will set himself here over the top. It's gone over the back. Great crumbing.
Matt Tuck, long kick into forward 50.
Redley 101 versus Mauchow. Steps back, snaps around the corner. And he's missed it. Cleverly done there. But a minor score for the Woods.
Yep.
Their
Yep, that's
first
okay.
today. And Tyson Staples will bring us back in here for the Magpies. From the tennis court in. So Staples. Umpire says bring it in. So he kicks it to himself from the goal square. Outside the defensive 50. Bit of a shanky
Invalid.
shank. Daniel Roberts barging
No,
his way
doesn't
through.
like it.
Here's the chance for the Woods.
so
Kick inside, attacking 50. Hopkins presents himself, takes a good mark overhead. Phil Hopton,
Okay, run.
freshly shaved.
I
New
definitely
haircut, is
have.
that right?
And it's
Yeah,
web
got
admin.
that during midweek.
That's why he might have had the cap on during the week in the huddle.
Bit of extra speed, I think.
So renowned cricket coach
Yep.
as well. So see where he delivers here.
Phil Hopton. How many goals has he kicked for the year?
Phil Hopton has kicked 22.
22 goals.
So towards the social club end.
Here we go, Big Phil. Just pushing it across the face
Okay,
there,
well,
so
on this
minor
keyboard,
score. So
that will
Stephen
give me the
Weil will
pound
bring us
sign.
back in here for the Magpies. Goes
so-
into the back pocket, finds a teammate there in Jay Shannon. So Shannon goes out towards
I
Hahndorf's
can
interchange
give you
bench.
hands,
Perling's
that's
up,
okay,
good
I've done
overhead mark. Takes the mark.
And then
The Stallion, just around from Hahndorf's interchange bench, goes a short pass, finds Mauchow.
Hahndorf returning possession here in the last
Yeah.
couple of minutes. Of the
Patient
quarter.
build up here for the Magpies, isn't it? Goes out towards Salt. He's
Got
been
it.
lively in this first term.
Okay.
So Salt goes up
Understood.
towards the half forward line. It's around the 50 mark now for the Magpies. Blackwood
No, still doesn't like it.
clear the ball there. Out towards the wing area, but a good mark
So I've used username admin. Should I have used
for the
capital
Magpies.
A?
And they'll look to come back inside attacking 50. Balls at centre half back. Here's a good chance for the Woods to counter attack. Under pressure though. It's hot and heavy footy, isn't it, Ben?
Yeah, it's really contested game. There should be some sore boys after this.
Well, you'd expect nothing less as
No,
it's
absolutely.
battle for top spot and also the Courier Cup. So umpire Hutchison will come and ball it up. Hahndorf moving into attack. Flicked forward by Daniel Roberts. Ball comes back here, picked up there. Good
Oh,
defensive
good
work
tackle.
by Ryan Anderson. In the meantime, grabbed here by Hankin, as in the Nick variety around the corner.
Oh, he likes it.
I tell you what, it's carried through.
He doesn't mind that.
Good shepherding on the line there.
Yeah, great finishing snap there by Nick Hankin. He grabbed the ball, and once again, those
Yep.
players who have the goal sense, and he hooked it round the corner. And well, second goal on the board for Hahndorf. They lead at 2-6. Blackwood at 2-2, 26 minutes gone here. First term round at 17. Hills Division 1 action from Pine Avenue. Trust you're enjoying the highlights on Hills Footy Flicks.
So back in the middle for the Magpies, we've got Nick Hankin in there, Shannon, Daniel Roberts doing the rucking, Whitwer. Who's in the middle there for Blackwood?
Yoni Warbout in the ruck with Homberg, Grigg and Michael Manazzo.
So up they go, tap down comes from Roberts, leading the race forward was Manuzzo, tap forward though, he'll lead the
Whitwer.
race forward was Whitwer, tries a soccer effort, gets it forward towards Hourigan, he comes out, the big man crashes the pack, goes back for more. Oh, nearly
Quarter time,
got a
here we
head
go.
time, but in the meantime the siren has gone for quarter time. As umpire Hutchison comes in and just breaks up any pack there in the players. So entertaining first quarter here, Hahndorf 2-6, leading Blackwood 2-2. Goldie and
Tough
say
start,
after
as
the
you'd
initial
expect.
start when they kicked the 21-second goal to Ridley, Blackwood, and then they had to wait another 20 minutes before they got a goal.
Benny Koenig, what did you think?
Hahndorf had a lot of that play that quarter, having 15
Amy.
inside 50s to 6. So Coach Smith at quarter time will be probably suggesting to take opportunities when they come.
And the interesting there, the Blackwood player, sorry, the Hahndorf players just gathering as a group, some 20 metres away from the coach, and then just having a little bit of chat between themselves, and they broke up in their own specific little groups before, Coach Craig Smith addresses them. So, yeah, Hahndorf with a bit of a struggle here. Their record, of course, has been undefeated here this season at Pine Avenue, but at the moment they are just narrowly holding on a 4-point ball game, 2-6 to 2-2. Here on the call with the Wild, and also
Hills Footy Flicks.
Flicks. All right, moving into position here for the start of the second term. Hahndorf v Blackwood. Hahndorf in front, 2-6 to 2-2, so 4-point ball game here.
Woods
Pine
going
Avenue.
downhill in the second term Pistols.
So umpire Hutchison holds the ball aloft. Here they go again. It'll be Wood up, and Wood gets the tap down for Blackwood. The direction of the teammate there looks like Benson, who's immediately set upon. A strong tackle by Jay Shannon. So,
Forward line matchups here for the Magpies. Salt's down there. We've got Dave Hankin as well. Luke Roberts, key matchup. And deep is Darcy Hourigan. Who's got Darcy there, Benny?
Matty Waldron's deep in defence.
Has he had the big matchups this season?
Yeah, he's gone to the #1 forward all season.
well, key man then. As once again, up they go. Wood was up late, but got the tip out here to runs Catford. Catford, a clever handball, got it to the agency of Benson on the left foot, drives it wide, perhaps too wide, close to the boundary line. Is in fact out over the line.
You talked about those three key players in Darth, Luke Roberts and Hankin. Brad Jones obviously got the Hankin there, and on Luke Roberts.
Centre half back Daniel Bennett.
Yep.
They're three key men for Hahndorf, kicking 65% of goals since 2015.
So ball driven up towards the Jens wing area, and a good defensive fist by big Steve Woods as the ball puts the ball over the boundary line. So yet another ruck duel will take place.
Obviously Jones wants to shut down Hankin, but he also has that creativity, doesn't he, off that half-back line?
His #1 option's to defend. He really looks to do that, and then when we've got the ball, he'll push forward and get involved.
Bouncy ball here, grabbed for Blackwood by Furness. Gets the ball headed towards a teammate in Hayden Kenny. In the meantime, Hahndorf stacks on the mill there by a young Matty Buckley. So once again, umpire Tanner will come in and ball it up.
Big game umpire Tanner. Loves the big stage.
So sets of Woods, flicks it out towards Holmberg. Gets it back towards Madsen. Sweeping handball looking for Whitwell. Grabs it, drives it forward to Crow stop it play.
Meeting the sandwich, Darts,
by
good
Hurrigan. A bit of push and shove there.
They want to go on with it?
Yeah, Daniel Bennett's perhaps not liking the treatment from Big Das. Big Das leaning on, telling him how it is.
Oh, Das, just a few shadow boxing there.
Yeah, bit of show of strength, but in the meantime, a ball in will result.
Yep, boundary throw-in about 30 metres out here from the Magpies. It'll be Roberts up against Woods. Roberts front position, brings it to ground. Shannon went one way then the other, looking for a teammate, goes out towards Robert. Good pressure though from the Woods in defence. Brad Jones, great tackle.
A bit too much shimmy work there.
And Brad Jones, as we talked about, switches play out towards the half-back flank. A good mark out there by Hayden Kenny. He's got the lime green boots.
Chips the ball across here to Bradley Jones, right in front of the top of the goal square. Indecision, decides to go straight down the ground, finds Manuzzo. Michael Manuzzo, who's been a pretty good acquisition to the Woods.
Bit of a shanky shank, but it might have come off here. Oh no, it's coming back in.
Oh, was that legging?
Salt.
Oh, good work there by that Blackwood player.
Just around from Hahndorf's interchange bench, we'll have a stoppage. So we've gone 3 minutes, second quarter action here from Hahndorf, and it's the Magpies, 2-6. Blackwood 2-2.
Roberts uncontested, got the ball down here, taken away. The run there, getting away was Catford, but unfortunately him over the boundary line. Benny Kernich.
First quarter's continued again here in the second. Tough contested battle.
So, right in front of the Hahndorf coaching box, sitting out there and probably enjoying the sun, Goldie.
Yep.
As the ball comes down, a little bit of a dug up part of the ground, so a bit well done by Nick Hankin. Got the ball back there towards Tripodi in the sleeves. Was he infringed? No. Pressure on out there, that's for sure. Good tackle laid by Phil Hopton with the new crew cut look, I suppose we could say.
Yep, as we said, had
bit
him
of romper stopper work there from Philly Hopkin.
Phil. So, a stoppage here in between both interchange benches. Neither side getting a goal to start us during this second quarter. It could be a free kick here for the Woods, and it is.
Catford.
So Catford for Blackwood. Just around from Hahndorf's interchange bench, looking for options. Blackwood kicking towards the Pine Avenue end in this second term. Went for Hopton territory. It was against a few Hahndorf players, but could come off here for the Woods. Kick from the stoppage, inside attacking 50. Who's down there? Magpies should clear here. Ryan Thide quickly puts some boot onto the ball, out towards the centre wing, and it's sent out by Dave Hankin with Brad Jones hot in pursuit. So a boundary throw in on centre wing with the Magpies leading 2-6 to 2-2, 5 minutes gone, second quarter action in the Courier Cup final.
So Stephen Woods and Matt Roberts gave it a do battle, jockeying for position. Roberts gets it down, taken by Manuzzo, goes this way, that way, then goes back that way, chips it forward, looking for a teammate there, fist away from him, that was Hopton, and over the boundary line. So once again, boundary throw-in will take place. Come out to 5 minutes gone. As Goldie said, 2-6 to 2-2. No addition to the score in this quarter as yet. So throw in, ruck struggle for position. Ball comes to ground. Hahndorf feeding it out. Taken out towards Salt, who takes a good mark for the Hahndorf Football Club. Been very impressive, the youngster. So Salt drives towards half-forward flank, coming to meet Hurrigan territory, but taken here by Daniel Bennett. Chips balls across to Anderson, trying to build something here now. It's the Blackwood straight down towards centre half forward. Pack flies, comes off hand. Staples is involved there. Dropping the ball, perhaps there. Ball comes out here, and Hahndorf work it out and come out here wide. So now the Magpies reset, coming towards Hurrigan territory. Ball off hands. There's Hurrigan, goes through strongly. Brad Jones, those answers. He's at ground level, working hard. Hayden Kenny's there, gets assistance. Pushed to the ground by Hurrigan and wrapped up also by Hankin. So two tough nuts there. So ball goes to ground under young Hayden Kenny. So once again, a ball up will take place.
Hurrigan seems to hurt a lower leg, just coming away, limping from that pack.
All right, we'll keep eye on that. Thinking to Benny Kernich. Salt did the ruck duty against Woods. Worked down here to Bradley Jones, in turn gets to the Holmberg. Good big sweeping handball out to the wing, taken by Watchman. Gets a long kick towards the forward line, off hands there. Blackwood got numbers there, taken by Hopton. Quick hands out here, gives it off to Dykesman, the Owen goal kicker. Has he curled it back enough? No, he hasn't. Through for a minor score. Actually, the first score of the second quarter. And of course, it's in favour of Blackwood. They move along to 2-3. Trailing Hahndorf 2-6. Ball comes out here again. There's a chance for Blackwood. Through the agency of Matt Tuck towards the top of the square, but in front Hahndorf defence take a diving mark and they'll relieve the pressure on this occasion. Looks like it might be Whitwer down there in the distance. So Josh Whitwer, right back pocket as he defends the Pine Avenue end, takes that towards the coaching box wing. Big leap there too early. Ball comes off hands, leading the race for the ball, but it was an infringement. Looks like a free kick to Roberts there, Goldie.
Against the Woods there, so Lukey Roberts plays on here to Hankin. Nick Variety, he's under pressure, gets a handball away to Perling. He goes back to Roberts, throws the ball on the boot out towards the half forward flank. Dave Hankin earns a free kick there, and a little bit suspect, but he takes the free anyway, just near Hahndorf's interchange bench. So Dave Hankin, left footer, kicks inside, attacking 50, goes out towards Hourigan, strong hands, takes the mark. Just on the edge of the 50, tight on the boundary line. So Darcy Hourigan, left footer. Not without a chance here from 55 metres out. Near the cliff area, goes from 50, lobs it to the goal square, up goes Roberts off hands, minor score. So the Magpies go to 2-7, Blackwood 2-2, 5 points the margin. Second quarter here from Hahndorf Oval. So
a point apiece for each of these sides in the battle for the minor premiership. Holmberg takes the kicking in duties for the Woods, tapped it to himself to get extra distance as he uses the yardage out there off hands from Hopton. Ball across the half-back area, locked in. Hopton once again on hands and knees, trying to work it clear. Umpire letting it fly, and finally he will come in and ball it up. Couple around the ground at quarter time, scores Goldie. Ironbank 7-2. Needing a big percentage win, well, they're certainly on the way. 7-2 lead Meadows 1-3, and Onka Valley 2-5 play Mount Lofty 3-1. Probably a very wet Arkabar Oval.
Have you checked it out during the week on your walks?
Yeah, I did go past there, and should have been more for swimming, I think, than playing footy at this stage.
So boundary throwing just around from Hahndorf's interchange bench. We have gone 9 minutes on the Hahndorf Oval scoreboard here, illuminated in nice green and red over there, 2-6 to 2-2. Inside attack 50 here for the Magpies. Blackwood should clear it here, out towards the boundary line. Wild goes up. In fact, it's a free kick. Not sure what for. Free kick for the Magpies.
The players actually got it.
So very tough,
even the players don't know who was the
game of footy,
so,
this one.
Interesting, yeah. So tight, as you'd expect between the two
attacking sides though.
Absolutely, puts it back right.
Oh, up goes
big
Darcy
lead there, but just waiting behind the play, and looks like there's been an infringement paid. Hourigan once again, the action
just getting
of Woods.
Involved in a bit too much here,
a bit of push and shove.
Bit of a hot head.
It's actually Woods who's going to get the free kick. He was taking out the contest a bit early, so Steve Wood,
back on
captain,
board this
gives
year.
it back to Holmberg, he gives it back to Woods. So they're waxing the ball. Wood kicks it down towards the coaching box wing, the player's entrance wing, off hands, taken by Hankin. Got it out to a teammate of a high kick. I think it was Roberts.
Woods.
Wood up again. Ball comes to ground. Finally cleared Blackwood down towards half back.
Whitworth is collecting a few touches.
Shuts off an
Clever.
opponent very well done. Gets
Salt.
up the young Salt.
Great
Trapped
pick
the ball
up.
well.
Reminded
Support there.
myself
Well
of
done. His boys
B-grade
and in the end he did too much and cleared.
That
there
also reminded me of myself.
by Daniel Bennett. It's taken by AJ Ridley. Kicks around the corner. A bouncing attempt here.
Thigh.
There's a chance. Pace.
Oh,
Taken by
well
Dykesman.
done.
He's just run away.
That was pace.
From Shannon, I think that was. Dykesman certainly had the pace advantage
Against
here.
Thyer. Yeah.
Benny Kernich. Great finish by Ryan Dykesman.
Yeah, it really put the
38th goal of the year.
Yeah, put the accelerator on there, got away from Thyer and kicked an easy goal from the goal square.
So, Ryan Tye was, sorry I might have called it Shannon, but result still the same. First goal of the quarter to the Blackwood Football Club, and they 3-3 have assumed the lead, 2-7.
It does do that, but then it cuts out and then
10
it comes
and a
back.
half
So
minutes
okay.
gone.
All right.
So, as we said, great struggle under the sun here. So, ball returned to the centre. Up we go. Daniel Roberts, the tap down. Williams in there, trying to feed the ball out for the Magpies. Ball pushed forward. AJ Ridley overruns it, but in the meantime, called a throw against Ryan Anderson, so the relieving free kick for Whitworth. Starting to work in the game. He's got a loose man up here in Timmy Pfeiffer for the Magpies in the half-forward flank area. Takes the ball, chips towards Hurricane territory, but this time it's Roberts. Luke Roberts, was he infringed? No, said the umpire. This goes to ground. Oh, good work by Hayden Kenny. Gets support back here from Benson. He went without the ball. Coming is Hurricane strongly. But in the meantime, umpire Tanner has picked up an infringement. And a free kick is going to go to Harry Wake. So it took his time to deliberate. Downfield it was. So Harry Wake with the yellow Sharon in his hand, sends it back towards the wing area. Robert sets it. Oh, the big D-Rob! D-Rob at his best.
That.
We saw him on Footy Flicks earlier in the year take a few screamers, and that's another one. As the ball's chipped into the centre of the ground. Fed off by young Melcho, gave it to Hankin, Dave Hankin.
Brett Jones with his
Brett
eyes
Jones
on
is in the box seat here, takes the mark. Oh,
just starting to go to another level now, the game.
Yeah.
Both
Jones.
sides getting some free-flowing play going.
So Jones, half-back flank area for Blackwood as they work towards the Pine Avenue end. Chips the ball out wide towards the interchange. It's close to the line. In fact, it's very close. It's that close. It's over the line. And Hahndorf will bring the ball back in quickly, as they do. Up here towards the lead of Whitworth. He's dispossessed once again close to the boundary line on the cliff side, just up from the Hahndorf coaching box out over the boundary line. So 12 and a half minutes gone. It's the Blackwood Woodsmen in charge 3-3 to Hahndorf 2-7. A great game of footy here, Goldie.
Certainly is. Some good marking over the last couple of minutes. Boundary throw in, about 70 metres out from goal. Good tackling. Another stoppage, 65 metres out from goal now for the Magpies.
So pleasant winter conditions here. You wouldn't know 2 days ago, Gold, this ground was probably besieged with rain, but it's come up, a few patches where it's a little bit muddy, but it's come up pretty well.
It has.
Credit to the ground staff.
Usually gets a final, early qualifying final, so
Well,
it looks like it's up to standard for a final, that's for sure.
A few dry days, I'll just roll that out for sure. So Ruckman, Gabba, Woods gets the ball down, diving through there, good work by Hankin. Oh, a bit of a high tackle there, goes unnoticed, it might have been Buckley, I think.
55 metres out there
under
from
the pack there.
Goal
So,
for the Magpies.
Umpire Hutchison will come right on the edge of the 50-metre arc.
Low scoring affair, here's a chance for Tripodi. Good work here by Blackwood, just stopping the Magpies moving forward. Could be holding the ball. Yes, it is. He loves that.
There, just stands back and assesses it. And said, right, that's about the third or fourth time he's actually done that in the course of the game. So at least he's consistent, umpire Hutchison. So
Buckley.
Matt Buckley, yeah.
So Matty Buckley looking for options. Left footer. Kick inside attacking 50. Lobs it up for Dar's territory. Good spoil. Off hands. Crumbing. Going towards the line and rush through for a minor score for Hahndorf. So the Magpies go to 2 goals 8, Blackwood 3 goals 3.
Good
We've gone 15 minutes in the second quarter action here from Hahndorf Oval, Courier Cup final.
So Blackwood drive there. Here's Big Roberts going to grab another one. He's dispossessed at the last minute.
Purling.
Picked up by the Stallion Purling. Comes out here to Daniel Roberts and gets it to Wild.
Goes out towards the
C-grade
boys.
Tried to bury the barrel, but he barreled it right over the boundary line on the full. So the cheers, ironical cheers from the Blackwood cheer squad, just adjacent to us. So the free kick to be taken by Nick Holmberg down in front of us.
So Holmberg looking for options for the Woods. In the shadows here at Hahndorf Oval. Umpire says move it on. Sell some candy. Tries to get away. Yep.
Drives towards her half foot, getting back there and taking another go. Oh, dispossessed with big Daniel
he had
Roberts.
his mitts on it.
Yeah, I thought he did enough to hold that one, Goldie, but goes to ground. So Benny Kernich, the game just going up a notch, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's
defensive battle now.
Both sides have really lifted their defence here. It's going to be which side's more efficient going forward.
And fitness by play towards the end of the game. Now, working the way out Blackwood. Coming to be the stronger was Tripodi, dispossessed. A bit of pace there from Nick Hankin, he's dispossessed though. Comes out to Anderson, ducks the chutney, drops the ball. I said too high, so Ryan Anderson, perhaps a fortunate free kick recipient there.
Yep.
For the Blackwood Football Club.
Did you say he's back in the lineup today, Ben?
Yeah, had a couple of weeks off after rolling his ankle against Lobethal.
Anderson, kick inside attacking 50 for the Woods. Wild. Went up 1, 2, 3, and he's eventually wrapped up in a tackle deep inside attacking 50 here for the Woods. In fact, Wild saying, I took the mark. Umpire says, no, you didn't.
Nah, charity begins at home, man. Wildy.
So it's inside attacking 50 here for the Woods. Big D-Rob. Oh no, Purling, sorry. Burging his way through to Tripodi. He goes out towards the boundary line. Salt will collect. Tight on the boundary line. Wheels around. Usually a good user of the ball. Goes out towards Matty Roberts' territory. A couple of Woods players here if they use it well. In fact, Matty Roberts did that well, holding up Jones half forward line.
All he had to do was get out the Waldron away, but as you said, good work. Matty Roberts held it in very nicely. So the edge of the 50-metre arc.
Here's a chance.
And Roberts gets the ball down. Jones
down,
stretches his way through.
Good shepherd.
Solid work there by McGarry.
Yeah, it's gone up a cog. That you can feel it. Manuzzo trying to fend off Tripodi, and he's wrapped up in the tackle. That's holding the ball.
Oh, Blackwood people say where is his head, but anyway, it's a bit slow to get up too.
Yeah, the head's not too good actually. A bit dazed and confused. Might have a look at the replay during the week, see if that was high. In time, attacking 50. Darcy Hurigan against 3 Blackwood players. He's wrapped up in the tackle by Hayden Kenny. About 40 metres out for the Woods. For the Magpies, kicking towards the tennis court end in this second quarter. Blackwood should clear it here, out towards the boundary line. Perling can collect it here, tight on the boundary line. Holding the ball. Umpires really loving the swan dive in this second quarter.
They're enjoying the crowd too, just giving them a bit of advice how the freeze kicks should go.
Well, we remembered the crowd at the Blackwood Radler Grand Final at this venue
That's
a few years ago.
Phil Hopton, with the benefit of the free kick, drives it down. Oh, good. Put the hands up, just couldn't grab it. Was Watchman. This ball comes to the ground, stacks on the middle there. And finally, umpire Hutchinson will come in and ball up. A little bit of push and shove as the players get up.
Centre wing.
So 17, 18 minutes gone. Great game of footy here. 3-3 to 2-8. Very low scoring between two sides. They like to throw the ball around and good movement. Comes back here to beg Jan Warbett. The former basketball just sticks up the Dukes. Takes a mark in advance of young Salt. So Jan Warbett puts the ball back down. Opposite big man Gabba. Good fist there.
Meeting the sandwich.
There. Also Manuzzo's recovered from that knock he had to the head. Kicks the ball. It bounces down towards the scoreboard pocket. Trying to keep it in play. Oh, well, Catford comes in, but he's bundled over the boundary line by Tyre. So there'll be a boundary throw in just around from the scoreboard. 18.5 minutes gone. 2-8. Plays 3-3.
Benny Kernich, just any way forward, just a hat kick can be very handy on today's games.
Yeah, I think in these sort of games, yardage, winner with a hot footy is what you want.
Ball down here and a good defensive mark taken in there for the Pies. I think it's Ryan Tyre right in the back pocket. He comes across the face of goal and finds Sammy Williams as goal. He said returned to the A-grade side this year. Traps the ball further forward. Young Griggs is there. Good mark taken by Shannon. The North Adelaide recruit tries further forward looking for Roberts. Good fist there by Kenny, I think it was. Ball comes down the ground. Sorry, Benson comes out here to Benson. Benson's kick though is over the line on the full. So all his good work is undone, and Hahndorf will bring the ball back.
1 point ball game.
Daniel Roberts.
Hahndorf yet to get a goal in this quarter.
In fact, only 1 goal kicked.
Yep.
Through the HC Dykesman.
Here's a chance for the. Oh, watch out! Roberts coming through. Here's a chance though for the Woods. Manuzzo weaves his way out of traffic. Goes towards the teammate there in Wake in the middle of the ground. And it's taken by Thigh. It's got a few touches in the last few minutes. Goes out towards centre foot. Oh, Sammy Williams involved there.
Well, that was interesting. There was 3 Magpies lined up.
Just waiting for the other one to take a mark. Edge of the centre square, about 70 metres out from goal for the Magpies. Desperately trying to get a goal here. Their last goal scorer for the Magpies, 26-minute mark of the first quarter, was Nick Hankin.
Well, a long time between drinks. As said, Gold is now 20 minutes of the second term. Ball up. Warbett goes unopposed, gets the ball down, trying to bust it through. Put his head down with Buckley. Ball's cleared out here towards the centre circle. Well done, a hop. Then flip it back to a teammate. Well grabbed. Here's this racehorse in a tuck. Drives the Woodsman forward, but getting back there and taking a safe defensive mark is Stephen Wild. Virtually about 30 metres out from the Pine Avenue goal. So he drives the Magpies out from the deep in defence out there. AJ Ridley doing battle with Whitwer. Toe poke forward by Whitwer. Good play by the Magpies. As Tripodi follows that, goes towards half-forward flank. And Hurigan territory marks in front of Waldron. So quick
Salt by himself
there
here.
Magpies.
It's cut off. That's not the best kick. It's cut off by AJ Ridley, is it?
Anderson.
Anderson, sorry. So Anderson looking for options.
Might make a difference.
Defensive 50 here for the Woods. Goes
So-
out towards Hahndorf's interchange bench. Pack forms wild there. Hits the ground. Number of players around this one. And it's gone out of bounds.
It's a bit D-Rob got his hands to that goal, but he seemed more intent on slapping it down in front of him. He could have probably taken the clean mark, but in the meantime, the ball was over the boundary line, as you called.
Yep.
And Roberts will
22
recheck.
minutes gone. I don't know if has Hahndorf had a goalless quarter this year.
I think they might have, maybe last time they played, we'll check that one with Benny
Yeah.
Kernich, the man who knows much of the stats. We'll check with that at half-time. As meanwhile, Tripodi flicks the ball back. Oh, Wood spills what he's shooting. Here's Buckley looking for support here from Shannon. Shannon grabs the ball, strikes out a handball quickly to the comb-over man.
Could be a chance here for the Magpies.
Ingram here with a chance. Oh, good spoil there by
once again
Kenny.
from the Woods.
Comes to
Holding
Woods, and
up
well
well.
done, Blackwood. I think that was Catford who drives him out of trouble, but it's all Magpies out here. First to get there will be Joshy Young. He's got support from
Maucho.
Maucho back to Young in the old 1-2. Pitch it to the centre of the ground, right in the centre circle, taken by Nick Hankin. A deliberate little short chip pass finds Matt Buckley. Buckley with a
that's a
moonraking
shame.
kick, but chipping in is Steve Woods. So, Hahndorf a bit off with their creativity today,
Steve
Goldie,
Woods
that's
with
for
the
sure,
kick
under
out of
pressure.
defensive 50 here. Woods doing well, kept Hahndorf goalless in the second quarter. Here's a chance for Nick Hankin, tries to spot up a teammate, too cute. Comes off hand, so again, too cute from Tripodi. Just a bit of too cute football at the moment here from the Magpies, and the Woods are certainly doing well.
I did hear a Hahndorf man say last week against on because they played similar type of stuff. They were just maybe lair rising.
Yep.
Certainly getting caught, trying to do the fancy stuff, and you can't against
Just
the quality
get it
side of
forward.
Blackwood today, Goldie. That's
Just
for
get
sure.
it forward in these conditions.
So D-Rob wins it to a front position, gets it down here. Good quick hands out there by Shannon. Got it out to Whitwer, who in turn gets the ball out here. Here's a chance for Waldron and Oregon, but in the
Goalless quarter
meantime
for
the
the
sign
Magpies.
is gone. So it's game on here. Certainly at Pine Avenue, it's 3-3 plays 2-8 Goldie. So entertaining Calder football. Just wouldn't believe it. Two sides who were pretty free flowing and free scoring. One goal kick between them in that quarter, and of course that was through Dykesman. But as you said, Hahndorf haven't kicked a goal since the 26-minute mark of the first quarter, my friend.
Very interesting, as you said. Benny Kernich, what are your thoughts from a Woods perspective?
Woods going well in defence at the moment, really limiting Hahndorf's opportunities to score. That was their first goal or second quarter of the season, and their only goalless, or their second goalless quarter.
Oh, he just happens to have that stat on hand. Very nice.
We like the man who brings it to the table, Goldie, take note. But entertaining game, as we said here, in magnificent conditions. Not much wind around, that's for sure. Bright conditions. In fact, on the way here, about 12:30, there was actually a share of rain coming through Verdon Way, and I thought, this is going to be good. But get the Hahndorf, and it's been perfect. It hasn't been any sign, and blue skies out. Obviously a bit of cloud around, but patches of blue, so it's all good here at Hahndorf as we head into the half-time break. Looking forward very much for the second half. It's Blackwood narrowly in front, 3-3, leading Hahndorf 2-8. Yes, we'll go back to Hahndorf Oval, where we're just about to recommence play for the second half. And ring-a-ding-ding on here. 1 point ball game in favour of Blackwood as they lead 3-3 to 2-8 against Hahndorf here in the battle for the
Round the ground.
minor premiership. And also the Courier Cup final as we go around the ground. One of a score we can give you from over at Heathfield. It's Mount Lofty 5-2 leading Onka Valley 2-9 Goldie. And also half-time Meadows 11-4 leading, Ironbank 11-14 leading Kangarilla. It is 3-7. So,
All right, getting us underway in the third term. Daniel Roberts will go to Steve Woods here. Madsen is in there along with Jay Shannon. And also Mount Barker leading Lobethal 10-10 to 6-4 in the other match there. Meantime, Daniel Roberts, first centre clearance for the Magpies. Bit of a floater out towards the interchange wing. Well collected there. Looked like Tripodi. Got it back towards a teammate. Out towards the right half forward flanks. Taken here for the Magpies. Right on the 50, looks like Josh Whitwer lobs the ball towards about 15 metres out from the Magpies' goal. Salt well collected out towards Nick Hankin. He'll wheel around on the right, snap for goal for the third term. Right to the line is taken by the Woods there, last line of defence. And Blackwood will be kicking up the hill towards the tennis court end in the third term. The Magpies obviously down towards the Pine Avenue end. And we are set for a cracking second half here with the Woods leading by 1 point.
Yeah, must apologise. We had a few technical issues there in the first half, but coming through you loud and clear here. The second half, as Goldie said. Looks like the scoreboard clock there, Goldie.
Yeah, we're at the 100-minute mark, according to the scoreboard.
Now that's having the mechanical gremlins or technical gremlins as the ball fed out here. We know Holmberg gets out here to Catford. Aces the back, has a bounce along the Yench wing. Drives the ball forward here. Getting in front there, taking the mark was Dykesman, who kicked the only goal of that second term. And the ball out of the boundary line right in front of us here in the commentary point, Hahndorf. There's a few shadows starting to creep across the ground, but it's been pretty good conditions here so far in what's been a low-scoring game. Just 5 goals between these two sides.
Watchman,
Scott Perling gets the ball
man
down
up
to Madsen. Madsen's locked up in a good tackle there by Jesse Watchman. And umpire Tanner will come into the recommence proceedings, Goldie.
So 70 metres out here from the Woods goal. Kicking up the hill towards the tennis court end, as I said. Roberts against Watchman. Clearing kick there by Madsen. Hacks it towards centre half forward. Drops mark there for the Woods. And centre half back, just near the centre cricket pitch area. And Luke Roberts will go up in ruck here. Looks like he'll go against Steve Woods. So about 70 metres out now from the Magpies goal. Centre half forward area. They trail by 1 point against Blackwood in the Courier Cup final. Trying to barge his way there through was Dylan Madsen, but he's wrapped up by a couple of Blackwood players.
So umpire Hutchison to recommence play. Said Roberts, behind play.
Is she
Wild
on?
and wow.
Felled behind play.
Oh, and
Against
Hopton
Hopton.
put down there, and Watchman coming in to remonstrate with Wild. And I tell
Yellow
you what,
card coming
umpire
out
Tanner
here.
was right on the spot there. He's issued a yellow card, so very stupid play by Stephen Wild. In such a tight game situation to so Hopton. Looks like he got one in the chops, just holding the face there. So yeah.
Has he got a 50-metre penalty because of that, or I'm not sure what's happening
Yeah,
here?
have to wait and see because we're ready for the just in front of us here, Goldie.
Yeah, behind the play.
We're focused towards the ball up and just down in front of us. Hopton decide to have a closer look at the
We'll
turf.
have to look at the replay during the week, Pistol,
Yeah,
see if
so
that was
the Footy Flicks might have a
yellow
look at that.
card decision there. So Steve Wild, yellow carded for the Magpies early in this third term. That could give Blackwood some impetus. They already lead by a point. Looks like Phil Hopton will be taken. No, he'll have to have the shot from outside attacking 50.
Oh no, Tripodi's directing traffic here, but finally, who knows what's going on, but finally Hopton had the free kick. So
we
a
got
bit
down
of drama here in the early stages, 3.5 minutes.
Ridley having a lead.
Chips the ball towards the pack,
Watchman.
flies. Oh, back in back there. It's a
Does that
safe
too
hands
often.
as usual of Scott Perling. Quickly transfers ball across to the
Whitwer.
cliff pocket. Taken here by Joshy Whitwer, who was going to play and decides to hold
Oh,
up
bit
now.
of shimmy.
Shimmies around
Bit of
opponent
D-Rob.
there. Gets it to Big Roberts. He's under
Oh, he's
side.
gone.
Oh, great tackle
Hold
there
him
by
up.
Matty Tuck.
What's he paid that for?
But meanwhile, he's gone back and paid a free kick to
Okay.
Whitwer. So confusion's reigns. Could be interesting viewing on Hills Footy Flicks the last couple of minutes, that's for sure. So Joshy Whitwer taking the benefit of a free kick. Well, we thought Matt Tuck was going to get a
Right back
hold of the
pocket.
ball. So right back pocket. in
Under
front of
pressure here, the
social club.
Magpies in the back region. You can sense it. Blackwood have got the upper hand now. Yellow card, so the one more player on the ground. Usually some sides work harder though when they're side down.
Absolutely. So there'll be, as you said, the strength in numbers, but they've got to use it. So Hahndorf, this will really test their resolve. A player down and a point down. 2-8 to 3-3. No resumption of scoring since half time as we come up to 4.5 minutes. So crucial period now for Hahndorf in the context of the game. Goldie.
Winner of this Courier Cup as well as top spots.
Suggests minor premiership, yeah. So boundary umpire sets the ball up. Woods versus Daniel Roberts. Roberts in front got the ball down.
Shannon. Oh,
Shannon, intercepted by young Griggs. Goes to ground.
Hankin.
And by Hankin, working gets it to Daniel Roberts. Gives it back to
Shannon.
Shannon's bit of shimmy and traffic
Magpies.
steadies. Puts it up here and the lead in the
Match
space.
out.
Oh, now Joe went to ground.
Tripodi,
might have
the
been a
skipper.
head
A
class.
couple of players down.
Blackwood
Early
player down
carnage
there.
in
Just
this.
keep your eye on that goal.
Early
because
carnage in this
I don't think he
third
has
term.
moved
That player has not moved.
has not moved, that Blackwood player, and the umpires
He's slowly
as he
getting
stopped
to his
play,
knees.
as he gingerly gets up now.
Oh, he's right. He's
Looks like
perfect.
it might be Benson, I think.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, Daniel Benson, who was certainly down
I
for
thought
the
he was knocked
count
out cold there. He's back up and running around.
momentarily. Yeah, amazing recovery, I tell you what.
Meantime,
I was waiting for your prognosis on that one, Goldie.
I thought he was out for the year.
Meanwhile, free kick taken out there by
Whitwer.
long shot on the half-forward flank area.
Minor
Tell you what,
score.
not a bad attempt, but off the line. So Hahndorf
Scores
still
level.
yet to kick a goal since the 26-minute mark of the first term, Goldie.
2-9, 3-3.
But what they have done is tied up the score, as you said. Both sitting same amount of points.
21
points apiece here.
Very low scoring game of football.
So Blackwood bringing the ball back towards the Yetrin. Rucks Gabba
Woods.
purling over the top with a spoiling fist, as we've seen so often throughout his career. Ball goes to ground. So we'll have a boundary throw in.
Right on the 50 here for the Magpies. Kicking towards the Pine Avenue end.
6.5 minutes gone.
50 metres out from the Magpies goal. What can they conjure up? They've been restricted to only 2 goals for 2 and a bit quarters. Sam Williams got the ball from Shannon, but it's intercepted here for the Woods. Bit of a hack out of the pack, taken by Mauchow for the Magpies. Centre wing. Opts to go inboard in the middle of the ground. He's got Thayer. In fact, that's Daniel Roberts. How could I mistake that? He goes out and turns to Ryan Thayer.
He
So
just
for the
scored it early.
Magpies- Right half back, Ryan Thayer goes out towards Blackwood's interchange bench, off hands. Blackwood do that well from the stoppage. Roberts will fly here, up he goes. Drop the mark, probably should have taken that. Blackwood kicked towards the edge of the 50, Perling went up, off hands, Mauchow for the Magpies. To Nicky Hainkin, goes backwards to go forward to James Tripodi. Tripodi goes out to the wing, I'm not sure who's down there, it's taken though for Holmberg for the Woods and kicks it into the middle of the ground.
Homberg towards Woods, misses him, taken by Williams, in turn gets a handball back there to Shannon, in turn gets to Nick Hankin. His chance for the Magpies. Oh, well scooped as he kept the ball in front of him, the defender there, runs the ball out. And for a teammate there as well. Oh, great work there by AJ Ridley. And gets it into the young
Good
Levi
vision.
Grigg.
Yep,
Good
good
we saw in
vision.
his debut up there at Mount Barker.
Good vision again.
Gets it across here, and the mark taken by the drifting Mark Reynolds.
Good
Reynolds
vision
wastes no
again.
time, gets the ball.
Great
over. This
play
is
by
good
Blackwood.
Can Holmberg finish it off? No, golden opportunity missed there, that's for sure. So both sides raising a point apiece here. So Blackwood regain their 1 point lead they had at half time as they move along to 3-4 to 2-9.
You got the early yellow card there.
Yeah.
8.5 minutes gone.
Steve Wild with the early yellow card, so the Magpies still play it down. Haven't conceded too much though. They trail by a point.
Looks like it was Staples. Cliffside pocket, drives along the front of the coach's box. Ball locked up there. Griggs in there, applying a strong tackle. The youngster, as I said, we saw him early in the season against Mount Barker, his debut. Still eligible for senior Colts, of course, of which the Courier Cup was held today and won by the Hahndorf Football Club.
Benny Kernitz joins us back. It's got some nice chips there from the canteen. How do they rate compared to Windy Hill?
Great set of chips here. Probably the second best in the league behind Blackwood.
Of course, the old line. What? No gravy, Ben?
Chicken salt? Chicken salt on those? No chicken salt.
Meanwhile, the ball comes off hands from Woods. Good work there by Manuzzo. Gets it back. Clearing kick for the Blackwood.
Mauchow will present himself here.
Off hands
Hopton.
right in front of the coaching box for the Hahndorf staff, and right over the line in front of him. So really, Craig Smith.
Good test here.
A bit of pressure here. Said 2-9, 3-4, so 1 point ball game in favour of Blackwood. 9.5 minutes gone. Second half. Third term.
Hacked towards the boundary line by Ingram. It'll be a throw in right in front of the Magpies' brains trust.
Well, they might have their wits about how to patch this side up at the moment. As Goldie said, a man short when Wild was sent off early in the quarter for a behind the field discretion. Meanwhile, they field the ball out of young Mauchow. Mauchow in turn gets to Whitwer, but gee, I tell you what, Hahndorf's
Not clean. Not clean.
I was going to say their skills have been terribly off today, Benny Kern.
Yeah, they're not really getting a lot of time to dispose of it with Blackwood pressuring the ball carrier.
Yeah, you're quite right. Perhaps we're not paying due respect to Blackwood and the pressure they bring to the table at the moment. As there's a throw in. Warbett and Roberts. Warbett wins it down. Locked up there. A good strong tackle applied by David Hankin. Blackwood opponent and Ridley, I think it is.
11 minutes gone in the third term.
Sorry, Homburg it was.
Hahndorf haven't scored a goal since the 26-minute mark of the first term.
Williams feeds the ball out to the run of young Mauchow. Arches the back, chips it, looking for the man who can perhaps influence this result. in Roberts. Luke Roberts, very quiet today so far. Gets the ball down, but a
Good use of the body
there
there
by the Hurricane. That was for sure on that occasion. And Darcy Hourigan, who kicked the opening goal for the Magpies at the 5-minute mark.
Well weighted kick by Luke Roberts into the forward pocket area. So Darcy will go back outside 50, but he'll kick from about 35 metres here. Going back towards Blackwood's interchange bench.
As I said, Luke Roberts not having his usual impact on the game. That's for sure so far, Goldie. But right adjacent to
Hourigan
the
kicked
light
a goal
tower.
early in the match.
Big Darce.
So this
73 for the season so far.
Bring up Hahndorf's first goal since the first term. He likes it. The deadlock is broken, so the Magpies finally get their third goal. They go to 3-9. Blackwood 3-4, and the Magpies hit the lead by 5 points.
Hahndorf doing really well during this period, being one man down, and they've structured up well behind the ball and still competitive.
And there for Benny Kernich, who's joined us in commentary today, the man with all the stats that matter from Blackwood. You got a stat for us at the moment, Benny? Nothing?
No, nothing.
How many chips they get in a bag here at Hahndorf?
I reckon about 50 chips in this bag.
Right, back into centre. So Hahndorf seizing back the lead at 3-9 to 3-4. 5-point ball game in favour of the Magpies. I said 11.5 minutes gone. Can they get another to make a break here? Establish ascendancy. Up they go. Daniel Roberts and Warbert. Roberts wins the ball down. Hankin, hands and knees. He's set upon by a couple of woodsmen in the centre circle. So umpire Tanner will come in and once again recommence play.
Both defences have done well, haven't they, Ben, today? You'd have to say, obviously, only 6 goals scored for the match. Both defences is holding up well. The key players haven't really done a lot.
Yeah, it's been a really tight battle around the midfield, so defenders would be loving the slow ball coming in.
So a bit of wrestle work. Daniel Roberts gets a tap down, knocked forward there. Hankin trying to burst his way through. Hands and knees, he's set upon. Big D Rob throws his frame once again over the top of the pack. And umpire Tanner will come in and once again have it and ball it up. So, bit of an arm wrestle here as the Magpies hold that narrow 5-point margin. Ball comes down there, missing the ball there Buckley, but good hands out to the run of Ingram.
Luke Roberts.
Down front towards Roberts. Luke Roberts. Good defensive work here. Here's a chance. Hahndorf trying to work the ball, keeping it in play. But in the end, it's bundled over the boundary line. A little bit of a soggy spot down there too. Also, Goldie for the boundary umpires the weekend. So, 12 and nearly 13 minutes gone here.
55 metres out now from the Magpies goal. Last scorer, Darcy Hourigan, giving the Magpies a 5-point lead. Here's a chance for Dave Hankin. Wheels around on that left boot, kicks it into the forward pocket. But it's well chopped off by Brad Jones. Not paid. Must have been touched.
Well, pretty courageous effort because he had Big Darce steaming a la Plug and Lockett style goal when he held his ground. But not paid the mark. Might have been touched off the boot perhaps.
Must have been, I'm guessing.
So 13.5 minutes gone. 3-9 plays 3-4. Just a couple of half-time scores. Mount Lofty 5-2. Lee Donkers 2-9. Mount Barker 10-10 at Lobethal 6-4. And Ironbank 11-4 in charge at Yaroona, leading Kangaroo 3-7.
Was that out of bounds on the fault? No. We should bring our listeners up to date on the conditions here, Pistols.
Well, the sun's just gone beyond a cloud, but pretty good conditions considering the wet elements we've had during the week and the firm turf. A little few tacky patches, Goldie, but basically pretty good for considering the rainfall we've had during the week. As they bring the ball back, coming to meet it was Roberts. Bit of volleyball stuff comes back to Perling. He's set upon a good tackle there by McGarry. And the Stallion held his ground, but McGarry wrapped him up. So umpire Tanner will come in and ball it up virtually in the
It's a big match because the loser is likely to play Uradler in the qualifying final, a red hot Uradler. So minor premiership could be handy. Scotty Perling into defensive 50, switches play out towards Whitworth from about 30 metres out from goal for Blackwood. Whitwood goes, the thigh just manages to take the mark as it
took it off his bootlaces, didn't he?
Thigh goes up the wings, going for Luke Roberts' territory. That's a strong mark.
More like it.
Good period here for the Magpies. Steve Wild off the ground with the yellow card, but the Magpies, they lead by 5 points. Benny Salt goes backwards towards Nick Hankins, looking for options, goes towards centre forward, find his brother David. He'll wheel around on his left here and load up, goes towards the forward pocket. Who's down there? Salt's there. It's gone off hands, it's tight in the pocket, and it's gone out of bounds. Just around from the scoreboard, 3-9 to 3-4.
15 minutes gone. And the only goal of the quarter scored by Hurrigan at the 11-minute mark for Hahndorf, which, as Goldie said, gave him that lead by 5 points.
Once again, the Pine Avenue end of the oval's been the play end, with Hahndorf having 8 inside 50s today.
Here's Blackwood trying to walk inside their forward 50. It's got
Watchman?
out here to Watchman. Oh, Underground Park. It's a
grubber
so it
kick.
might have been Waldron. Following up well was Ingram. Comes back here to Buckley. Shoots out a clearing handball. Well played, Buckley. Got it to Hankin. Hankin turned a little chip pass. Intercepted by Blackwood. So bit of a scrappy period.
Craig
here.
Smith looking clearly frustrated up there in the coaching box with some of the foot skills there in that period.
Hayden Kennedy drove across the outside wing. Taken here. Good gather there for the Magpies. They drive the ball forward.
Joshy
Comes
Young,
off
I think.
hands here. Here's Madsen. He's been rather quiet today, but I tell you what, here's a chance to
There
stamp
we
his
go.
authority on the game, which he does. Martha Madsen splits the goals at the Pine Avenue end. So Hahndorf raising another goal here at the 16-minute mark through the agency of Dylan Madsen. Good gather, had presence of mind just to steady and split the centre. So
Good
another
period here for the
vital goal,
Magpies
Goldie.
with
11-point
one
ball
less
game.
player on the ground. Stevie Wild off the ground with a yellow card, but the Magpies have managed to kick 2 goals in that period, Benny Kernich.
Yeah, I think they've had majority of the play this quarter and really starting to put it on the scoreboard. Blackwood will want to change the momentum in the next few minutes here.
Well, sometimes a number down, it sort of makes you try a bit
Interestingly
harder.
enough, Craig Smith coming down from the coaching box, having a bit of a word to Nick Hankin here as he's come from the ground. So that was
Okay,
that's
yeah,
interesting.
he's explaining there. That's a bit of a interesting discussion there. Keep your eyes on that, Goldie, as the play back in the centre has been infringement there, and a free kick taken by Timmy Pfeiffer, right in the centre circle.
having a
of the
long
ground.
word to him here.
Coach Smith still, laying down the law over there to Nick Hankins. The ball comes down here, and a good lead and the strength.
Goes
standing
back
out
up
there,
the
taken
stairs
by
now and takes his position in
Darcy
the box.
Hurrigan. So Hahndorf, while Coach Smith was issuing orders, Hahndorf supporters got what they ordered as Big Das on the lead took a mark. So a chance here to get his 3rd goal for the day.
Still a player off, Hahndorf. Yellow card to Steve Wild, as I said. So they're a player down, but they've kicked 2 goals in that period.
So Darcy Hurrigan would be some 45 metres out, kicking towards the Pine Avenue end.
Left footer
Once again,
loves it from
sets
this
on his
angle
way with his left foot.
usually.
He's kicked enough goals
He
today
likes
then
that
to know
one.
how
3
to get
goals
him.
in this big one.
And he's followed suit, so that's another important goal here to Hahndorf. And they've kicked 3 straight for this quarter. They move along to 3-1 for the term, and Blackwood replying with just a point. And Benny Kernich, the Wood's starting to tread water.
Yeah, Hahndorf really dominating around the midfield. Big names stepping up with Hankin and Hurrigan and getting plenty of touches in this period.
So 17 minutes gone. And actually in the last 5 minutes they've kicked those 3 goals, Hahndorf. So as we said, a bit of a stale struggle up to it end, and just making the most of their opportunities now, Goldie, that's for sure.
Certainly are. Back
in-
in the middle. Roberts up against Woods. Ball hits the deck. McGarry coming through. Ball hits the deck, and it's a free kick here for the Woods in the middle of the ground. Looks like it'll go to Catford. Combs the hair back. Bit of Nick Ingram style, looking for options in the middle of the ground. Goes towards the right half forward flank. Hopton will go. So will Watchman. Good spoil by Perling. McGarry's there. Gets it out to Watchman, who's on hands and knees. Well done by Matt Roberts to Mauchow. Cleans up to Ingram. To a running Sam Williams. Switches play out towards Josh Whitwer on the right half back flank.
Wild back on the ground now.
Whitwer in turn goes towards Tyson Staples, just cruising past Hahndorf's interchange bench, goes towards the half forward flank for Magpies, and it's gone out of bounds just near the light tower here, around from Blackwood's interchange bench.
Half-time score, you're rated a 9-5, leading a Chunga 6-5 down
Okay,
the
good
road
game.
there.
One of the Roberts boys limping off by the looks of it.
Yeah, big Dan Roberts coming off. Bit of a limp there for Dan.
All right, so boundary throw in.
Interesting here. Jeremy Ofterhide coming off the ground to have a bit of a word to Daniel Roberts. Is it? Maybe the coaches come down and have a bit of a word to some of the players as they come off the ground.
Oh, okay, so on the spot
On the
instruction
stop,
perhaps.
yeah. Big Jez now having a word to Daniel Roberts.
Of course, 4-time premiership player at Central Districts, and recent times led Loberthal to a preliminary final. Meanwhile, the ball out here, Whitwer and Catford, close to the boundary line, and it's bundled over there. And Ridley was there as well, so just up from the players' entrance, which they've actually got the crossing markings now, Goldie. Very,
Yes.
very good to see.
5-9 to 3-4. Hahndorf lead, 3 goals in this term. Goalless in the second quarter, but they've kicked 3 important goals to give them a nice little buffer as we head into 3-quarter time at the 19-minute mark.
Madsen tried to bustle his way through, seemed to have a ball for a very long time. And umpire Tanner comes in and will ball up. So as Madsen gets up off the deck.
Benny Kernich, your thoughts?
Really key period here for the Woods. They wouldn't want to concede another one going into the last quarter.
So Wood's got the tap down once again. A pack swarms over the football. No way out for it. And umpire Tanner will come in and well, once again repeat his actions of bowling it up. So Steve Woods do the ruck work. That's Roberts. Woods in front. Ball comes down. Trying to bustle his way through to Manduzo. Goes to the turf. And once again, umpire Tanner certainly earning his money in the last couple of minutes with a frequency of ball ups, that's for sure, as the ball camped on the clubhouse side wing.
Both ruckmen
Woods
went up,
early,
both ruckmen went down.
Stuck the leg out. Is that reportable, Goldie?
I don't know.
LRAFL. Meanwhile,
Oh,
ball
he's
comes back
gone.
in
No,
to
he's not.
Shannon.
Jay Shannon under
Quickly
pressure.
gets it over to
Sammy
Williams. Williams feeds a handball headed to Madsen.
Just get
Shimmers
it
away,
forward.
then gets
There
on
we
the
go.
right foot, close to the boundary line. Sends the ball to the top of the square. It's bouncing through for a minor score. So
5-10.
Hahndorf moving along to 5-10 to 3-4.
And we've
So,
gone
2
21
goal.
minutes in the third term here from Hahndorf Oval. Hahndorf kicked 3 goals in this term and have a nice little buffer.
Just hitting red period now. What's Blackwood trying to control the play for this last few minutes?
And Blackwood won't want to leak any more goals, that's for sure, before 3-quarter time to give themselves an opportunity here. So, well, they'll work down the slope, so to speak.
Will favour themselves down the slope.
It's been the scoring in today.
That's right. Well, Hahndorf obviously yet to kick a goal at the other end of the ground as the ball comes out here. Good work there as they drive the ball back.
Josh Young kick inside
by
attacking
Joshy Young.
50.
Yep, off hands there from Roberts. Good work by the Blackwood defence.
Always
but,
a go.
Soccer only as far as Pfeiffer. I think it is. Clears
Yep.
the ball down towards Hurricane. It's ball
Hankin,
off the ground.
great
Hankin,
crumbing. Good tackling
well
though by Blackwood.
Well crumbed, but good defensive work by Blackwood.
Front centre there, Nick Hankin, but good
That's,
tackling.
Catford.
Catford with the free.
Catford deep in defence, chips the ball across the face. So teammate there, turn tries up the wing, and Blackwood just playing possession football as they work the ball out.
Patient footy here from the Woods, as
Deep
Ben
in
Kernich
defence.
said.
21 and a half minutes gone, 5-10. Hahndorf leading the Woodsmen at a 3-goal 4. Certainly split the game open after they trailed by a point at half time. The Magpies comes up here, the pack settles himself. Perlin got his hands to the ball. Also off hands there, close to the boundary line. Hankins bundled over the boundary line, and we'll have a result.
Centre wing.
Centre wing on the Yench wing area, top side of the ground. So 22 minutes coming up. Woods leans on Roberts. Roberts with a tap down, taken by Manduzo. Tried a little handball on the ground, taken by Buckley. It's been pretty impressive for his touches
He has.
today. Gets the ball out to another youngster in Lachlan Furness.
For Blackwood.
Ball locked in underneath. As he got up, it looked like it was Anderson.
Plenty of friendly advice over the fence here from the C-grade lads here.
Oh, yeah, guys who know how to win the flags, just instructing the senior boys how to do it.
Well, here's a chance for Blackwood. They've got the ball at centre wing.
It's Homburg, I think, with the
Late in
football.
the third term. This would be handy if they kick a goal here. It's gone deep inside attacking 50, backing back.
Oh, that's a great pack mark by the Stallion. Under all sorts of pressure as we come to see him over the years, Goldie. He tipped the ball to Hankin, Whitwer in the meantime gets the ball to run of Hankin. Outright near the coach's box. He might get some advice by Craig Smith while he's out there. Tips the ball into Madsen, who's certainly lifted in the
Key
third
play
quarter.
here, late in the third term.
Yep, Madsen certainly lifted this third term.
Managed to slow it down.
Goes for a long raking kick, intercepting in front of
Good
Hankin. But
crumbing.
good work here. There's a chance back to Hankin. Intercepting there was Watchman. He goes to ground. Oh, did he get one to go on with? Is he?
Hankin,
Hankin
great
gets it back
hands.
here
James
to
Tripodi.
Tripodi.
Great play for Hahndorf, late in the third term. That's a crucial goal.
Could that be the match winner their goals?
That was brilliant play from the Magpies. Blackwood moving forward and Perling taking a great pack mark
Yeah.
and setting up play from that defensive line, and the Magpies using the interchange wing and end with
Transition
a
the whole
nice-
length of the ground there, Gold. As you said,
Yeah.
from Perling, that was a great defensive pack mark. He puts the ball across the Whitwer, and of course then you said they moved the ball down. Madsen was involved, as I said. He's getting more involved as the game's going on.
And a bit of poise there by Tripodi with the finish.
So 23 minutes gone and Hahndorf just stretched further ahead. That's 6 goal 10 to 3 goal 4, and they've certainly really opened up this third term. That's their 4th goal. 4 goal 2 they've kicked in this period to just 1 solitary behind by Blackwood. So the Woods are really starting to fade a bit, unfortunately, here, Benny Kernich.
Yeah, 5 inside 50s for the term to date, so Hahndorf have lifted in the premiership quarter.
So back in the centre, Warburton, one hand, comes out to Hankin, in turn gets it here to the race horse in Matt Tuck. Matt Tuck goes forward to Woods, who's just come off the ball. But he's still got plenty of work to do. Handballs out here to the run of a teammate. He sets sail to the top of the square.
Oh, he's got to kick this.
Oh,
he's got to kick this, surely.
Dykesman's kick was smothered on the line. Hahndorf, about 3 of them jump on top of the ball.
Oh, right on 3/4
right on the siren, and no score recorded. So Blackwood held to just a solitary behind. Goldie, could that be the ball game? Hahndorf kicked 4 goal 2. 3/4 time they lead.
With the yellow card as well.
6-10 to 3-4, yeah. So we thought that might be significant, that yellow
The
card.
opposites happen as often it does.
They
Sides
certainly
work
answered the
harder.
challenge. So at 3/4 time here at Pine Avenue, Hahndorf, have they done enough to stamp their name once again on the Courier Cup as they lead 6 goal 10 to 3 goal 4. You're an 88.9 FM call with the Wild, and Hills Footy Flicks will be back with the final term shortly. 3/4 time, Goldie, and how do you pick them? Going around the grounds. Mount Lofty 9 goal 4, lead Onkers 4 goal 12.
Another win coming up for the Devils, looks
On
like.
their home deck. So
Hard to beat there.
You know, the graveyard, as you call it.
Yeah.
Over there.
Giant killers out there.
But you're talking about the third quarter. We're talking about it being the Premiership quarter. Well, was it the Courier Cup quarter? Because as you said, Hahndorf kicking 4 unanswered goals. In fact, 4 goal 2 to just the 1 behind. They trailed by 1 point. In fact, let's go through it. They led by 4 points at quarter time. They trailed by a point at half time. And in that third quarter, as Goldie mentioned, they've just blown open 4 straight goals, and they lead 6 goal 10 46 to 3 goal 4 22. So that's a 24 point margin.
Meat raffle
We've
coming
got
up
a
here.
bit of competition here.
31, Megan Paddy.
There you go.
The dulcet tones there of Graham Kaisler.
And they're up and about on the half forward flank. Looks like we've got a winner of the Chook raffle.
I'll tell you what we haven't seen today, Goldie, the Hahndorf cheer squad.
Cheer
in
squad,
action.
yeah, maybe that was a one hit wonder. I'm not sure.
Was it? The
Like,
girls from the Calisthenic Club, or
That's
whatever it was?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
So someone's won a Chook or a
Oh, nothing better than a winning the Chook, is there?
Chook raffle. Absolutely. We'll get our man Roy. Roy. No. A chance coming up here on
The Hahndorf chant. Oh, I haven't heard that one before. But,
So here we are, Pistols, 3/4 time, 6-10 to 3-4, winner of this Courier Cup winner, and also likely minor premiership. Big final term coming up with the Woods kicking down the hill to the Pine Avenue end.
so, not beyond them, but
No.
geez, they need their best football, that's for sure. Blackwoods, they face a 4-goal deficit to start this last term. And of course, Hahndorf didn't score a goal. And they, contrastingly, in the second term when they kicked up the hill, as they will in this final term. So, be interesting to see what have the Woods got left. Or do they just put all the...
It's going to start in the middle,
Put
obviously.
the cue in the rack, Goldie.
Well, starting in the middle, we've got Steve Woods. Looks like Catford as well. Manuzzo. And also Holmberg for the Magpies. Big Dan Roberts in the ruck. Jay Shannon, Dylan Madsen, and also Nick Hankin.
It's the sun's returned at Goldie, but I tell you, it's a little bit chilly here in the shade at Pine Avenue. But interestingly, Blackwood have not kicked a goal since the 10-minute mark of the second term, Goldie, so they'll be looking to rectify that straight away as we move into the last term. Umpire Tanner sets it up, Roberts and Woods go at it. Fed out here by Madsen, who's lifted his game out to Tripodi, who got the touch of the fumbles there under pressure. Ball's kept in under him. And umpire Tanner will come in and once again recommence play. So the sun's shining brightly again here. Pretty bright if you're a Hahndorf Magpie supporter at the moment. Roberts front position, gets the ball down. Taken by young Greg, he's held up in a good tackle. And once again umpire Tanner will come in and ball it up. So a little bit of push and shove still. Out there, so there's the throw up. Keeping on the ball, Roberts flicks it down towards Madsen. Madsen giving the ball. Got competition there from James Catford of Blackwood. And once again, Umpire Tanner will come in. Get a touch of the RSI here in a moment. Umpire Tanner Goldie will the stripes as the ball's flicked out there towards young Griggs. Oh, good attack on the body. The ball comes down there, locked up, and well, it's a scenario again.
Another
for
ball
Umpire
up.
Tanner.
Yep, still on the wing area. 1 minute gone in the final term. Blackwood kicking towards the Pine Avenue end in this final term. They trail 3-4 to 6-10. Need an early goal. Woods goes towards Grigg. Kicks it inside, attacking 50 for Blackwood. About 40 metres out from goal. Good hands out there to Manuzzo. Goes with a short pass. Goes over the top of the teammate there. And it should be cleared here for the Magpies. Hankin trying to flip it out here. The Magpies are under a bit of pressure here in the forward 50 region for the Woods. Flips it out towards Hongberg, it looks like. Centering kick towards about 15 metres out, and the Magpies are away. 1 bounce. 2 bounces, no. Thought it was going to be a second bounce there for the Magpies out of the defensive 50 out towards Hankin, Dave Hankin territory. Centre wing. Brad Jones was in there.
Oh, well played out by Hayden Kenny.
Yeah, good work there
He
for
rode
the
the bump
Woods.
and pulled the ball under him. Still camped under him.
Centre wing.
Finally, young Hutchison, Umpire Hutchison will come in and ball up. But yeah, well done, Hayden Kenny. Just held up that attack. So as Goldie said, on the wing, right by the entrance area for the players. Up they go, Woods over the top, got the ball down. Once again, a scrambling pack situation. A little bit of push and shove. Tempers getting a little bit heated out there.
Benny Kernich.
Craig Smith was really poised at 3/4 time, suggesting for his side to keep doing what they're doing, while Coach Salivic gave his troopers a really strong lift in the midfield.
Well, see what they can bring for the coach's desire. As the ball comes back here, going back and taking a good mark there. Looks like Benson, Daniel Benson.
Back on the ground after his big hit in the third.
Yeah, he did take that big one as he kicks the ball down. Here's a chance for young Griggs, stood his ground, and just once a free kick as he's done all sorts of problems. A galloping stallion arrived there, Goldie.
Just got to be patient here with the looking for options rather than rushing it.
So
Kicks it into
Levi
the forward
Grigg
pocket. Hopton's down there.
down there, making it all too easy. Dykesman head over the ball there, not rewarded. Coming out there,
Mauchow.
Clever by Mauchow as a kick to the bouncing kick.
Clever,
and,
finds touch.
Yep, good kick and by the youngster. Young fellow with an old head on his shoulders, that's for sure. Very intelligent football there. So right adjacent the Woods interchange bench. And they certainly got plenty of work to do as they trail 6-10 to 3-4. No score added, and we've played 3.5 minutes of this final term as they trail by 24 points. Blackwood after leading by 1 point at half time. So umpire sets up, Roberts arrives. Daniel, good tap down. I tell you what, he's been pretty good around the ground today once again, Daniel Roberts.
Certainly.
He might be in the mix.
In the mix.
As he followed up well and put pressure into the ball at ground level. And once again, umpire Hutchison will come in and ball it up. Still perfect conditions for football here. Woods gets it down for Blackwood. Once again, held up at ground level. I think we'll see a lot of that in this last quarter. Benny Kernich is Hahndorf just happy to bring the ball down and just lock it up.
Blackwood still need 5 goals to win, and they've kicked 3 for the day, so the next few minutes will be key for Blackwood.
I like that. Very perceptive, that's for sure.
Yeah. That's
Once again, ball held up in a pack situation.
the
But this
nut.
time holding the ball. Played against Blackwood.
And it's
there.
50.
50 given. I think there might have been a little bit of advice given up by Hutchison.
Manuzzo, I think, man.
So it's Matty Buckley with the advantage of the free
Double
kick and
50?
also the
Oh, no.
25-metre penalty here.
Okay.
Goes deep inside the 50 to the leads of
Das.
Hagen. Big Das puts out the hands right in front of Waldron. And as Benny Kernich said, just vice-like when the big man took the grab. So Darcy Hurricane, who's had a bit of a slow game, but certainly built into it. He's now lining up for his 4th goal here, Goldie.
Yeah, we'll
From
be
the
kicking from
cliffside-
bang on 50, I reckon.
Cliffside, kicking towards the netball tennis court end of the ground.
This might be the training pocket in Hahndorf Oval, I reckon.
So Darcy Hurricane right on 50. Probably just 55 metres out. Gives it a bit of a ride here. Here we go, Darcy.
He likes
Goes
it.
for goal. He loves it off the
Tell
boot.
you, that's a great kick, a great angle goal, because the goal umpire there,
He's starting to put his hat out for man of the match.
Showing
yeah,
his class.
didn't even move the goal umpire, even though it was an angled shot. And well, 5 minutes in the last quarter just extends that margin out to 5 goals. So as
Yeah.
Benny Kernich said, now
Resulting
they need to
from,
kick 6 goals to win a game.
yeah.
And
It's gonna be
well, they
tough
haven't kicked
now.
the goal since the 10-minute mark of the second term, Blackwood. So I'd just suggest they've got a mountain of work to do.
Yep.
It might be time to start engraving the plaque on the Courier Cup, I think.
Roberts leaps high at the centre bounce, gets a bird. They've certainly got their tails up the Hahndorf, that's for sure, and a chance to well avenge that defeat they had over 30-odd points back in round 8, and certainly lead by 5 goals at this stage. So
Last 5 goals for the Magpies. Last goal scorer for Blackwood was Dykesman at the 10-minute mark of the second term. So Blackwood haven't moved the ball forward, but well done by Perling. He's played well today. Kicks it out towards the wing and finds touch for the Magpies centre wing. 7-10 to 3-4. Hahndorf leads, 7-minute mark. Final quarter action here from Hahndorf Oval. Shadows now. And we'll have a boundary throw in centre wing. On the Yench side of the ground.
Woods and Daniel Roberts set to do battle. Roberts front position. Woods over the top, flicked it down, but taken by Nick Haken. In turn, got it to Shannon, who's locked up in a good tackle there by Lachlan Furness. And once again, the ruckman will go at it. Bit of push and shove off the ball. Pushed out Woods, Roberts on the ground, but got the tap. Hankin dispossessed, taken there by Furness. Hacks it forward. AJ Ridley got his hands to it, spilt the ball there. Maluzo.
Good tackle, Perling.
He's locked up in a tackle. Blackwood trying to fight through.
Good tackle, Madsen.
Locked up there and just close quarters now. A bit of push and shove there.
Oh, free kick here
and
from
winning a
Blackwood.
free kick there is Matty Tuck. The Fryer breaks clear. He's got a loose man out here. Looks like it's Benson.
Goal kicker.
Noted goal kicker. Should dob this from 50. Great kick.
So to say that Blackwood need, it's an understatement. They haven't goaled since the 10-minute mark, as Goldie just mentioned through Ryan Dykesman. So Daniel Benson, I think a past Colts medalist in the Hills Football League.
Son of club legend Dave Benson.
And don't forget, if you need a new caravan, where do you go to see, Benny?
Dave Benson Caravans.
Righto. So Daniel Benson, do you go to see him? Do you go and see him kick a goal?
That's marked on the line, is
Yes,
it?
you do. So much needed goal here. You can probably hear the Blackwood faithful just raising as one here. They're pretty excited as they Woods get their 4th goal of the game.
Fun fact, Dave Benson was actually the last coach to win an A-grade game here for Blackwood back in round 10 of 2013.
There you go.
There you go. That's a very good
That's a good
so
stat.
Coach Salivi has not won here. That's interesting, Benny. So, 7.5 minutes gone. Blackwood give themselves some chance. 4-4, 7-10. It's a big ask, but fair. Good enough. Big Roberts up high though. Gets first touch of the ball. Meanwhile, holding
Wood's starting to roll here.
Paid into Anderson. He arches it back. Chased down. He tries to take him on. Handballs across into Hopkins.
Fabulous
He comes himself in glory. Yes, he has. I tell you what, Blackwood. Are we on the verge of something special here? Benny Kunich.
That was a great goal. Anderson really took the game on and they got that to Hopton, who straight eye shoot us through the middle.
Fabulous, Phil. Good finish from the big man.
Great kick. Anderson's going to be critical here in these last 15 minutes. If he can get his hands on the ball, he's might get the Woods back in the
Who we got in the middle there, Benny Kernich, to roll us for Blackwood?
Warbout in the ruck, Homburg,
McGarry.
and Oldpine and McGarry.
That was interesting because Daniel Roberts won that tap fair and square, but the mosquito feed at Blackwood took it away, so I'm waiting to see what they can do here.
Okay.
Warbert up against Daniel Roberts. Could this be a start of a late
Plenty of time.
resurgence by Blackwood? Plenty of time, 8 minutes gone. Ball comes down here. Williams gets it out to Roberts, the ruckman.
Good clearance.
Shakes it forward in the direction of Shannon. And the ball beats him over the boundary line, and accompanied by Brad Jones. So we'll have a throw in here, right forward flank. Hahndorf moving inside their 50 metres.
So it's inside attacking 50 here for the Magpies. It'll be boundary throwing about 40 metres out from goal. Last 2 goals of the match for Blackwood after Darcy Hurricane kicked the first goal of the final term. So it's 3 goals to margin, 10-minute mark, final quarter action. Inside attacking 50 here for the Magpies. Luke Roberts up against Sean Warbert.
He likes that one!
Number of players around the action. Brad Jones is in there, hands and knees. They pile in. It'll be a stoppage 30 metres out from Hahndorf's goal towards the tennis court end. The push and shove. Nick Hankin gives away a free kick here.
Dave Hankin with a high hit on
Sorry,
Nick
Dave
Homburg.
Hankin. Yeah, Dave Hankin. Just unneeded there.
Hahndorf is known to do a bit of theatrical play to get a free kick.
Well, yeah. But he gets the free kick in the meantime. Blackwood with an opportunity here. 3 goals to difference. Last 2 goals of the match for the Woods. Got a bit of momentum now. Kicks it out towards the wing. Hopton's up. The players for the Magpies bring the ball to the ground. Nick Hankin. Handball out. Right in front of the Blackwood C-grade premiership players, and it's a stoppage.
Just go quickly around the ground. 3/4 time. Mount Lofty 9-4, Onka Valley 4-12. Uraidla 13-5, Achunga 6-7. Mount Barker 17-15, Loberthal 8-6, and in Division 2 Ironbank 14-7, Kangaroo 7-14.
7-10 to 5-4 here. Hahndorf lead by 3 goals at the 12-minute mark. Final quarter.
This clearance will be critical, Goldie.
Let's see who gets it off. It'll be Daniel Roberts against Jan Warbett. Warbett over the back. Hankin out towards Ingram, shanks it off the side of the boot, out towards the boundary line. So it's a stop. There'll be a boundary throw in here.
Nick Hankin with a bit of cramp in his left calf.
Boundary throw in. Jan Warbett holds his ground. Stoppage. 7-10 to 5-4, 13-minute mark. 70 metres out from the Woods goal. Hahndorf's goal, I should say. Roberts uncontested. Flicked over the top.
Yeah, Russell Weebert style, that one.
Great for Lockie
Geez, I'd like to see that one on Footy Flicks. It reminded me of Russell Weebert, that attempted handball.
Joshy Whitworth with the free kick.
Back for the Crows this weekend.
So Joshy Whitworth, true Yench wing position. Just holds it up, see what's available. Now elects to play on, lines it right towards centre half forward. Pack fly over the back as a loose ball, but leading the race for the ball is Homburg. Will he get there? But chooses to tap it through, concedes the point, and then brings the ball back into play.
13 points to margin. No, 19 points to margin, I should say.
So Homburg seeing what's on offer now. Goes towards Grigg. Tight to the boundary line. It's actually eluded him. It's gone over his head and out of bounds without being touched. So, well, few mistakes creeping here. Williams now with the ball for Hahndorf. Tries to bound towards the back of the square. Packs it. Oh, big leap by the Hurricane, but standing right back is Brad Jones. Takes a defensive mark right in the goal square. Chips it out here, but great interception out there for Hahndorf. Looks like it's Joshy Young, I think.
Yep.
As the pass was intended for Matt Tuck, who sort of waited for the football to come. Unfortunately, Benny Kernich, and paid the penalty.
Yeah, we should have really flown that one from that tuck. This is going to be a critical picket goal. If they can kick this, it might just about seal the game.
So Joshy Young, who was one of the unsung heroes last year, Goldie, in that grand
What he's
final.
like from a set shot, we'll find out.
Right in front of the cliff. Sets on its way. I tell you, that's where Hurricane kicked the previous one from, but this one's offline, much to the delight of the Blackwood cheer squad nearest.
20
But
points to margin.
Hahndorf just stretching that lead out once again, as we said. 7 goal 12 to 5 goal 4 as we come up to 14 and a half minutes.
Ball outside the attacking 50 here for the Magpies. Just outside the attacking 50. 7-12 to 5-4.
Someone's going to really have to take the game on for Blackwood to get them back in the game.
And certainly do it quickly, because times now they're one of their biggest rivals as well. As we know, Hahndorf just keen, as we've seen all throughout this quarter so far, just keen to hold the ball in a pack situation, prevent the run of the Woods. Ball comes down here to McGarry, tries to fog his way through, loses possession of the ball, goes back and tries to reclaim it at ground level, stacks on the mill once again, and umpire Hutchison will come in and do it all over again. I just think Goldie, well, I think the Magpies might have done enough here to lift
Good
the
little burst there from the Woods, but Hahndorf have soaked it up for the last, 8 minutes or so, and have got it to the 16-minute mark, and they still lead by 3 goals.
Well, Blackwood led by a point at half time. It's been 5 goals to 2 in the second half. Both those goals kicked earlier for Blackwood in this term, so it just shows you Hahndorf that third turn, they just turned it on. Meanwhile, there's a free kick being picked out here.
Sam Williams.
In favour of Cam Williams, and the
Kick inside attacking 50, who's down there? It's collected by Darcy Hurricane, he goes to Salt Salt back to Hourigan, tries to get away from Watchman. And that's,
I think that one there was there.
How'd you see that one, Benny?
I think that was there.
Fucking joke!
Better not let your mates hear that you'll be lynched for treason, I believe. That's Darcy Hourigan here.
I suggest him I look at the crowd and just put this
Chance here to kick his 5th goal this day, Ben, so it's been a pretty good performance by the big Darcy. It'll be 77 for the season if he converts it. So Darcy Hourigan, 45 metres out, set sail. That's how he's happy as he gives it to the crowd up here, right adjacent to us, big Darcy.
I think he's the match winner, Pistols.
At the,
Five of 8 goals.
yeah, pretty good performance at the 16-minute mark as he drills another one through. So 5 goals out of the 8. Other goal kickers have been Hankin, Tripodi and Madsen, and for Blackwood at the moment, Ridley, Reynolds, Dykesman, Benson and Hopton. So
8-12 to 5-4, 17-minute mark, final quarter here from Hahndorf over on Darcy. Certainly let the Blackwood supporters know about that one there, Pistols.
certainly did Goldie, and why not? He's a class act and loves the challenge, and sort of be order for ducks back to the big Darcy.
How many did you kick? 5, you said?
5, yep, 5 out of the 8. So a pretty handy afternoon for kicked their first goal at the 5-minute mark. Of course, and 2 in the 3rd, and now 2.
What's he on for the season?
That's taken him to 77.
As you said, yeah. You never know, a couple of big hauls still for the season in finals. He could reach the ton again. And a good mark here by Darcy once again.
Yeah, once again in front of Matty Waldron, who just smacked the turf in disappointment there.
Here he goes, Darcy.
So big Darcy.
Right in front of it here. He'll give
They're getting a bit of
Blackwood supporters a bit
advice here from the boys. Well, they're going to be a bit quiet this time because they know what happened last time. So big Darcy right adjacent to the boundary line, down in front of us.
Getting a few... No, they're a bit quiet.
It's a bit quiet. It's like there's silence here after the last attempt. Benny, perhaps they know what's going to come back and bite them if they upset him. So Darcy here are going to be about 50 metres out on a pretty acute angle.
Darcy.
Deliberate approach.
45 metres out from goal. He'll turn around again if he kicks
It's getting the Bronx cheers there. But, doesn't matter, he's pretty happy because he'll be drinking probably winners beers tonight. So move on to 8-13 to 5 goals
for the season. Furling hacks the ball inside, attacking 50 for the Magpies. Big D Rob. Good shepherd on Brad Jones. Out towards Buckley. Roberts is there. He's looking for players to tackle.
Oh,
There's
Waldron.
another one.
Watchman, sorry.
Watchman moved back in the last quarter.
Under siege there and was pretty happy to walk over the boundary line.
D
with
Rob's
the
had
football.
the vision on there, looking for a couple of players to tackle and bump. So it's inside attacking 50 here for the Magpies. Big D Roberts up against Jan Warbert. Once again, out towards the boundary line. Hold it in is the word, and Magpies do, just around from the left point post. And it's 8-13 to 5-4, 20 minutes gone in the final quarter. Half the oval in sun, half the oval in shade. It's deep in the forward pocket area for the Magpies. It's eventually gone out of bounds. Just in front of the balcony area up there on the hill. Benny Koenig.
When was the last time a side won 3 on the trot in the Courier Cup?
The last side to win it through in the trot was actually Mount Barker. I've just got that stat here. Benny actually 2010, 2011, 2012 and 2013 actually won 4 in a row. As Hahndorf did between 1997 and 2000. So yeah. So
There's a chance for Big D Roberts. Handballs out towards a teammate there, tight in the pocket. That's
Das.
Das went up. Human highlight will in this final turn. Das. Ball ricocheted off the foot post. So the boundary umpire comes in about 10 metres and he'll throw the ball out, in about 15 metres out from the Magpies goal. High toss in. Roberts up against Ryan Warbert. Hacking out of the fence there with the Woods. It's right on the 50. Hopton goes and gets his ball once again.
nice little Daniel. Daniel Roberts has been great too. Daniel's been fantastic. He's been a lion. Yeah, Daniel Roberts, right? He's been fantastic all game. He's been such a... Oh yeah, he's taken good marks. He's got it on the ground. He's rucked probably most of the day.
Where will you get him?
Probably not with these guys here. Not with the Blackwood guys here. Yeah, I'll probably have to get him. I'll probably have to walk across the ground.
All right, well, I'll let him know that I'm coming.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'll probably in front of the light members. Yeah.
I should say. It's right on 55 metres out here, directly in front of Hahndorf's goal, centre forward area. Kerry kicks in the Nuzo. He kicks it into the middle of the ground. It's Staples.
Staples looks forward, shines his eyes from the sun, kicks to Williams, good score from Nazo in the middle there. Nazo follows up, gets it, looks forward, inside 50. Daniel Bennett, good play. He's been shifting forward from 2.5 back here in the last quarter.
Played interleague last year, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I believe he played in a ruck that game.
Yeah. Kind of play any position.
Yeah, pretty versatile, good hands and good aerobic capacity. Pretty straight set shot at goal. And he's kicked it straight up the middle. Scores the Woods, 6 goal for the day, takes them to 6-4-40 to Hahndorf 8-13, 61. 23 minutes and 7 seconds in the last quarter here at Hahndorf. Oh, goal.
Good work. The Bennett's with the goal for Blackwood. This is his first today.
Yes, I believe.
Koenig set. It's in the middle of the ground now.
Just playing that time, I think here goes.
Luke Watts has gone into the middle against Jan Wood. He wins it down towards Madsen. Andrews out towards a teammate. He's got chance for Cody. He kicks inside attack at 50 over the top. Das was there. Here again, but it's off hands. Ingram straight back and tackled by a couple of woodsmen. Greg Jones. Hankins dumped to the ground.
Good tackle from Kenny. Paul Bagshaw.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Inside attack 50 for the Magpies, but it's a free kick for the Woods. Looks like Pat can leave it. Can go to the switch here. He's unsure what he's doing. He goes over the top to Brad Jones. It's an half back. He goes in the middle of the ground. That's a fourth here. Taken by Josh Young. Magpies, Josh Young. Switches play out towards Mouchow on the wing. Centre wing on the bench. Short pass over the top, finds Sam Williams. Clear it out!
They will slow down here. Picks it on the side 50. Here again,
Goes! Ingram trying to pocket it.
Touch, she says.
Devastating. Score of you go. He kicked an amazing goal earlier in the year against Blackwood in the Anzac Day catch, and that was right up there as one of the best goals for the year, but it's not played, it's touch.
Can we go to Roy's? Can we do that? Hahndorf turn the ball over. Kicks it inside 50. Bergen. Good game. I reckon he's going to put some ground here for that.
Five goals?
Yeah, 5 goals.
Big dart. He's loving this position, isn't he? Kicking from over in the cliff top area. So we'll go back outside 10 to 50 minutes again from the high on the cliff area, but we're on Hahndorf since the bench. Goal number 6 coming up here for Das, if he's good enough.
Siren's gone.
Siren's gone. Darcy on full time. We'll go back from 40 metres out. And that's a perfect play to finish here for the Magpies. That's goal number 6 for Das. And the Magpies win 9 goals 14 to 6 goals 4 here from Hahndorf Oval.